Welcome to the 420 belated episode of the High Rollers, episode 47. Apparently,
Not episode 420, just like the celebration of the date.
yeah, yeah. This is not a late cast for sure. I'm recording after, but also just to throw something out there. Yeah, there's no animatronic on the sponsor, so now I'm just kind of want to take another hit for that because why would you show a Loch Ness as if it's coming out, with the marketing, alongside the track, just... Regardless, I hope that the tunnel is actually themed now. That's really the only place I can see it
Yeah.
being theming.
Well, he said the new theming's good, but there's not an animatronic. So, I mean, if it's themed in some capacity, hopefully it's
I'll probably
guess we'll find out.
I'll probably get on it this year. It's not high priority at all. As you all know, listening to this cast, United Parks and Resorts is not necessarily matching the vibe check. They're not on the homie, not necessarily a homie type of vibe when we go there. But I mean, I'm getting a fun card probably sooner or later, and then I'll step foot in there and then a
Fair.
homie comes through. I mean, you still need a dart coaster.
I do still need Dark Coaster.
Alex Lilly went on last week and said it was not even worth it. Walk on. So
Yeah, I don't know about when my next visit to the good old BGW might be.
well, how much of a cred whore are you then? Because you really would have gotten that if you really.
If I did really care that much, I guess hypothetically I would have definitely gotten it by now, but it's that like taste in my mouth that I have when I'm leaving a United Parks park. So it's like,
Man, I'm just like, look, I'm a pretty big whore when it comes to rides. Like, I'll get in bed with quite a few parks to get the creds, whatever. This is gonna be ridiculous, but for real, like, I'm just saying, like, I'll go, like, I literally, like, there's so many parks I'm going this year that I already have the creds for, and that's fine. That's completely fine. Not every year is gonna be a big year for creds. I'm not gonna be getting a new basically 8 to 10 new parks in that year. It's not gonna happen every year. But what I will say is, man, some of these I'm just not looking forward to. Like, I can't believe basically 95% of everyone I've asked has Orion underneath Millennium Force. I'm going back to Kings Island for that.
Mm,
like,
interesting.
and you already know how we feel about Millennium Force.
It's a bit of a comparison between two generally all right Giga Coasters. So
I mean, we should post how much we actually dislike Millennium, but yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's people wanting to literally ride with me just to get my reaction of how apparently mid slash mediocre it is, and I'm like, oh my god,
it's not that bad.
like, bro, it's to the point where I might just get a fast lane just to get it over with faster. But I have heard from some people it's just obviously not that bad. Some people say it even has the best drop out of game.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get back there. It's been since July of 2021,
well, I
so
mean,
I haven't been 3 years coming up
Buzz
this
Bars
summer.
it's making their way there. The Onion 287, but a few things for Buzz Bars also uh, what is it? Wobble on that John. I don't have their itinerary yet, but I know that's coming up at least May 17th, 19th, something like that. That's a little mini wobble that they got going on, and then also I think Dribblesburg is happening. Let me just put up on the Twitter real quick, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go to that because the pricing that they have is very reasonable, and it gets to be with the Buzz Bars homies, and we get to highlight that woman exists in this hobby. Yes. So yeah, that's I'm thinking of going to that too because even though Steel Curtain is not up confirmed, uh, which was that even? Did we cover that last week or?
Oh no, we didn't cover that. Well, actually, we might have briefly mentioned it in some talks of Kennywood, but yeah,
No,
it's
no, yeah, no, yeah.
season.
Yeah, so spoiler alert, but unless you've been in the know, yes, Steel Curtain, Kennywood in general is just it's been a week. Is all I'll say. It's been a week.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm gonna go there for Dribblesburg. Let me see exactly when that is.
I want to say they've got ERT on Thunderbolt and Phantoms for that event, right?
Yes, which I'm like, I tell people all the time. They say, "Oh, I don't want to go because Steel Curtain's not open," but
I mean,
honestly,
those two
like,
rides, ERT, that sounds fantastic.
right,
Honest.
along with like-minded people, good vibes, and like,
Oh
Phantom
yeah.
is so underrated. Like, people talk about Phantom, but people don't talk about Phantom. Like, Phantom's Revenge is fucking good. It is so good. Like, it's worth going to Kennywood alone. And then you got Thunderbolt, and just the whole classic vibe with all the classic flats. Yeah, like, it's generally for me, like, obviously it could be so much better, but when the days are good there, they're fucking good. We still need to have a full actual day there though, and not get cucked in some capacity. But
Yeah.
yeah, Dribblesburg is happening June 7th through the 9th.
Shoot, what else we got coming up soon?
We also got
While we're
well, before all of that we got Hollywood Nights.
Oh yeah,
So
of course.
I know a lot of
That's
enthusiasts.
less than 2 months away.
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasts will be like a month away almost. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very hype.
A lot of people will be there. If you got tickets, I will see you at the after event. Hopefully, RC even be able to snag some or not.
Huh?
You able to snag some tickets? Or you sneaking in? What's going on?
If that happens, it'll end up being like a last minute thing.
Right. I
Probably.
know a lot of people last minute are trying to go now, and I think it's just because a lot of people kind of are realizing you can do what I did, like last year, and you can just go, and it's almost like not a free event because you're still paying for a park ticket, but like there are so many enthusiasts in one place, even during the day. And I know there's a lot of them that go for walk back tours and the picnic and everything, but even when y'all were doing that, and I was riding Legend, and I was riding Raid, going to the park, so many enthusiasts, just I was able to talk to, able to meet up with, able to chat with, able to just nerd out and be a fucking coaster enthusiast. You know what I'm saying? And some of those people I still talk to today, like people from the UK, like out there that were there. Like it's you never know who you meet in this hobby. It is and that is one of the prime events for that. And like I said, I was a straggler. I was kicked off the island off Survivor Island, but even then, I still had a great ass time. That was still one of my favorite trips of last year, easily. So I think a lot of people are going for that, realizing, hey, even though they're having a great time for the 4 hours, ERT and everything, we could probably be at a cabin or somewhere and vibing, drinking, chatting, mixing, And that's the whole thing for me. Like, obviously, we love coasters. We love being idiots and being kids on coasters, right? But we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't chat after and chill after. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's the mixing and connecting that's really what makes the community for me. So yeah, if y'all want to make it to that, because BCS will be there for a small little thing. It's kind of like a side event, the Midwest Twist. That's literally for the days of the Hollywood Nights. And on Sunday we're trying to hit Kentucky Kingdom on the way back.
Are they doing Keys to the Kingdom this year?
I haven't heard anything of it. Normally it's around May. So and did they even do it last year?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, so I think 2022 was unfortunately the last year for that. When we really do need these park events. I mean, even though like it might not be great investment at first, like you get people.
I think
to
the
see...
last one was 2021. It looks like.
Yeah, but they're great things for parks, for people to look forward to, and they build up over time, and it gives publicity on the park. Like people will see that, and even though they probably can't go or during that time, they're like, hey, Kings Island us Coast.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was actually gonna say. You just think about it, and you look at the way that stems. Is a lot of people that are gonna go to Cedar Point are gonna find out about Coaster Mania, or
right.
it's Coaster Mania there, right?
Yeah, it's Coaster Mania.
Yeah, like they'll find out about that, and that'll start branching that intrigue and Coaster Stock, and then you've got some of the other events that are catered to enthusiasts, but get bigger and bigger, and more people, really discovering this niche.
And that's why it's unfortunate that coaster stock, as it is not happening. Hopefully they grow
Oh,
with.
coaster stock's not happening this year.
Yeah, they replaced it with something else. I forgot what it was, but it is a Kings Island event happening.
I know they did it last year.
But yeah, like
Let's see if they
Fiesta
have it here
Texas
on
is
their
doing it
site.
now. Like I don't know if
I
they've
know, yeah.
done the roller coaster rodeo before, but the fact that they've reached out to so many coaster enthusiast groups to try to make this event as great as it can for us, and people are gonna be there, and be like, oh, why are these people wearing these lanyards? Why are these people, all these different groups are
Right.
gonna be at the event, not just Bluesiest, but like all these content creators. So it just puts light on the hobby. And it's funny, I was talking to
This is an awesome thing.
I was talking to my stylist today when I got my hair cut, and she was like, I didn't even realize like all that goes into it. And I was like, yeah, like basically I remember a long time ago when if I were like some of these kids like in line when they're like in middle school, damn near almost just getting out of elementary school, building up their credit count and talking about coasters,
Yeah.
I'd be outcast. It'd be like, I have no clue what you're talking about. Talk about Halo, Gears, Call of Duty, bro. What are we gonna
Right.
do? The Rust 1v1 intervention only, like.
Like, I remember, like, going to the park, like, once a year
Yeah,
growing up.
and I was
just
scared
didn't
every
even...
year. I was scared every
Yeah.
year to go to I-305.
And then you finally make those branches, and it's awesome.
Like, I remember I'd be like, God, every time it would feel like the longest drive going on to King's Dominion. Because I'm like, God damn it, I gotta get over that feeling again of getting over the drop tower in I-305. But now it's literally, it's hilarious to walk the park. It's like, all right. I'll get off. I was like, that was cute. When in reality, like, back then I would have been like, that was horrifying. But yeah, like, these kids now have it cool because, like, so many niche interests now are just like, yeah, you just go ahead, dude. That's cool. Like, I find that very refreshing in a world where things can look pretty bleak. There's some light. There's some light there. Yeah. It's been a little bit. Where did I fucking go? Did I go somewhere? Did I go on a trip? Did I go to Hershey Park?
I wanted... Was that... Did we I think we covered that last cast, maybe.
I'm trying to think when I went to fucking Iron Menace. Duh.
Other than that, I was gonna say I thought we covered Hershey last time, but
Yeah, let me check though. Let me check.
I know media day.
Made my remarks about it. April 14th. When was the last cast? Spotify. Yeah, as you can tell, we definitely remember our thoughts on this cast. Definitely organized stoners here. April 12th. So I did not talk about it.
Wait, what?
I'm saying that because, like, it'd be hilarious if I just repeated my thoughts, essentially. But I didn't talk about it because I released it April 12th. So I went on the ride April 14th, so. Yeah.
Wait, which ride? Iron Menace?
No, Skyrush.
Oh.
Yeah, the new Skyrush. Well, the new restraints on Skyrush.
So I never even heard your thoughts about that then.
No. Nor
Nor
did
I really
not my
hear your
full
thoughts about
thoughts.
Media Day. But yeah.
But
Just
man,
what we briefly talked
so
about.
should we go over the trip reports first and then the news? Because, like, I know
Sure,
we kind of
we're
do the
already...
inverse of a lot of casts in that aspect.
Yeah. I mean, we're already...
No, fuck it. I'm gonna go
More
over
so
Skyrush.
chatting. We haven't even discussed the news yet, so...
Yeah, fuck it. We're going over trip reports this time. Gonna swap it up. Let me take this hit so I can close the window for now. So, but don't worry, more Spoken will continue. It is 420. But yeah, there is yard work happening.
Hypothetically 420.
Yeah, I briefly asked how your 420 was. I kind of said for me it was another day.
Yeah, it was another day.
After smoking for almost 10 years, it's 420 really is another day. I mean, the first 3 years of smoking, you're like, oh, hell yeah, 420, bro. You try to get baked, like, as fuck. I mean, and for me, like, obviously I can't get baked as fuck, but it's never the same. Unless I take a tea break before, but I still get blasted, trust me. Yeah, I did try this stuff called, like, this weed bar, this finest kind or whatever. It's basically like live resin and and bud fuse. So yeah, it took a hit out of that and like a fat ass hit, bro. My face was numb. Yeah, that was the highest I've been for a while. Yeah, it was that was some good shit. Is what I'll say. I forgot the strain. Wish I knew what the strain it was, but that was a trip. That's all I'll say. Tekken was great with the homies then. Nonetheless, yeah, just another day. Really, that's what we're doing it now. We're doing it for the cast. We're really getting high again. But yeah, Skyrush. I went to Hershey Park. Yeah, apparently 10 days ago, and yeah, it was a great trip. So, because I went with my friend Mike, another Black Hole Society member and Bluesiest member, and generally, yeah, the trip was great. You know, Wildcats Revenge was fun, and no line, great ops like always, even with 2 trains, and always pulling up. If it's green, you're good. Yes sir, I love it. That ride's fucking slaps, man. And spoiler alert, I mean, y'all know Hershey Park is a home park for me, so I guess I should do a little talk about that. Well, Burke's still is probably one of the go-to places to get quick food, because literally we were debating while we were standing by I forgot the Philly cheesesteak place by Stormrunner and Chicky Pete's and Moe's and all that.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know there's a Sheets like right next to Hershey Park, right?
yeah, I hit the sheets before and after, but
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's what you
Burke's
gotta
ain't
do.
bad if it's $10 with the season pass discount. It's like $9.50.
Yeah.
I'll take a quick dog. That'll last me the whole day. Basically, it's whatever. But so yeah, and there's never a line, and if there is, it's like the shortest line. Literally, TJ but shout out to TJ because I was really able to hang out with him that whole past weekend. Basically, I probably should cover King's Dominion and a little bit too because that's the only reason Mike was here because he is from the Detroit area, so he just flew out here and got a few rides at King's Dominion and Hershey Park because we really want to go back and get true thoughts on what the change was in the restraints because was his number 2. Spoiler alert said was, but yeah, we always should post back and forth between I305 and 3325. No, he was saying he was saying it slapped. He said it's good. It's obviously not Fury for him, but it's great. He liked the new Grizzly, and yeah, new Flight of Fear. I mean, effects wise, I think people kind of oversold it. They just changed the lights a little bit. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's all they did.
That's all they did. I'm not gonna lie. So I waited 45 minutes to see that. I'm
No
kind of pissed at
shot.
y'all. Yeah, so it just opened again, and then it's that game of like, okay, do we go? We don't see a line, and we don't see a line around the corner. Now it's up to the ops. And no offense, but that Saturday we went. Good on the park. This is King's Dominion, by the way. Good on the park, because I normally don't go on a Saturday, and there were people still walking in the park around like 7:30. Like a good volume of like people. You know how like you see like
Yeah.
you see the crowd of people leaving, and there's like nobody like coming into Main Street. It was like equal at like 7:30. I'm like the whole day. Granted, one train house on Twisted didn't help, but like. Grizzly had 2 trains, Intimidator had 2 trains, and like Intimidator had basically a line all the way back to the first TV the whole day. Obviously, we know that's still like a 20-30 minute wait. That's not bad at all, but yeah, like we waited for Anaconda that day, bro. That's how we literally waited 20 minutes for Anaconda, and James wasn't there. Not worth it, bro.
Boy.
But no, Yeah, Twisted Timbers, Blue Train, still really good. Can't wait for Green Train. I don't know if it's on yet. Would love for it to be on. And yeah, Grizzly. Next time I'm going, I'm probably just gonna get 15 or 20 laps. Appreciate you. I need to really just marathon that ride this year. Oh my god. Yeah, the rides are running good. 305's running the best it was because it was actually hot. And yeah, but Hershey Park. Actually, last thing about King's Meeting, there was a lot of, to go on the ops, there was a lot of training. I think every ride, there was somebody being trained. Yeah, you could tell and you could feel it. And hopefully within like a few weeks now, people getting a few weekends in, it'll be all resolved. But yeah, I could easily tell. There was one blatant situation where there was a new op trying to deal with somebody at exit platform on Dominator last ride. For us at least last ride. And yeah, and there was an op, like an op that has been there. And she was trying to tell her to deal with that later, send the train, but she literally looked at her, the new op, looked at the experienced op, and went back to the exit platform. And I don't know whatever situation it was, obviously. I don't know the context exactly, but yeah, it was just a lot of that, like miscommunication, a lot of, hey, you can get to that, just send the train and then talk to them, and yeah. So hopefully that is resolved. Hopefully blue or green train is added, and God, please, if you're doing all these investments, just make one big chunky investment after the Jungle Expedition, or with it, that'd be pleasant. Get a third train for Twisted Timbers, please. Oh my god! Like, you guys see how bad it is. Just get a third train. Make it like a pastel red. Please. Yeah. Yeah, if you were to add a third train to Twisted Timbers, what would you do? What color would you add?
I feel like it's gotta be.
I say pastel red or like Mater brown.
That's Mater brown. I like that.
Because technically that would just be a more rusted blue one. Because Mater was blue, if you know the lore of Cars. Very polarizing Pixar franchise, by the way. My opinion, 1 is great, 2 is absolute ass, bottom tier Pixar, and 3 is almost top tier as hell. Just almost. It just kind of feels like a reiteration of 1 in ways, but obviously not. But just in ways. But yeah, Cars. I quite like it. I just think 2 is terrible. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with 2.
Cars is a good franchise. I like Cars.
But
literally rewatched that first movie like 6 months ago or something.
Yeah, the first movie slaps. I'm high.
It does slap.
I'm in hillbilly hell. Oh man. Oh yeah. But yeah, Hershey Park. It was not busy on that Sunday. I was basically parked up close to the stadium. So if you know what that means, basically like you're having at most a 30-minute wait. Skyrush, when we first got there, had 2 trains, ended up not having 2 trains, and apparently more often than not, if you go on the weekend, it's gonna have issues with one of the trains. I don't know. I'm gonna go more onto that when we actually get to the ride when we get there, but I think we hit that first. We got there we got in the park at like 1:30, so park had been open at a good 2 hours in. So like, all right, let's get on. Let's just bite the bullet. So I was there with Bree had joined us, Zero Bree roll, from she's a bluesiest, and also runs Woman Loves Coasters. So go ahead and give that a check out too, because they be definitely having some pop-ups going on. I know they're on Instagram, so. But yeah, she had joined us for the day. It was pleasant to actually have a park day with her, cause she's actually hilarious. But yeah, we man, so we went and got to Skyrush. I got back left, the best way. Well, I got row 7 actually, so. And they had got the better rows. Like Mike made sure he got back left, all that. No, he got a middle row, or a middle seat. which actually, in my opinion, matters now. So, first off, the theming, fantastic. They did not need to do that. You go up there now. The sign is not up on the actual entrance yet, but on the station, it's there. And when you walk up and when you hear it going in the queue, you'll hear like a plane going off. You'll randomly hear like random like airplane codes. It's really well done. And when you're in the station office, you'll see the lights and the LEDs, and the dispatch. You can truly hear everything in its totality. And you'll hear like the train being sent off like it's a plane. And then when the other train comes in, you'll hear like the doo 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 doo. And welcome back. I forgot exactly, say Skyrush Airlines or something like. It's really good. They did not have to do that, but it's really good. The restraints, they're literally. It feels like I'm on Pantheon Velocicoaster. Like no difference. It literally feels like those. I got in. I'm like, wow, I sat up at the producer room, got in. Started flying up. I'm like, I'm pretty comfy. I'm on Skyrush again. Let's see. First drop still slaps. Still fucking slaps. Not as scary because it's not just a thin tray on your thighs, but it still slaps. You get still punished with positive G's. Airtime hill, you feel more of the airtime in my opinion. So that's why I think for you might like this ride a bit more, but I'm not sure. But the airtime is still killer. You can't get rid of that. But to me, where the ride loses a lot of character, the laterals are not full body anymore. Is the best way I can describe it. And Skyrush before, because of how the restraints were and how punishing the laterals are, you couldn't fight it. You were being pushed to the left. It was just throwing you, ragdolling you around. Now I have to ragdoll. I have to go limp for my upper torso to be flinging around. That's the best way I can describe it. Basically, it's not. I don't have to fight the ride anymore. Which for some people that is great. For most people,
that
I would
actually
say
sounds pretty great. That definitely sounds pretty great. I'm not gonna lie,
bruh. What are you talking about? You literally like Voyage, Trimless, all these crazy ass rides. I mean, like, that are out of control.
Something different about that big piece of metal in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh my god!
All I'm saying.
It literally pushes. That's the most violent coaster, man. Like, what do you say? You're gonna say you don't like the quad down now in Erie? You're gonna say you don't like the fucking triangle hills on a
there was just
Magnum?
always something about Skyrush's restraints that was holding it back. But the description that you gave sounds like it made progress.
Yeah, for most people.
In my book.
Yeah, I would say 90% of people, if not more, this is a good thing. Because, like, before, like, it with Aaron on here, on Super Duper Looper Stumble recap, the picture of him, he's literally not in the... His chest is gone. His upper torso is gone. He couldn't help that. The ride did that. And that's what I loved about it. That's why I kept growing each ride. Now, it's just really good for me. It's definitely elite. But lost the character that I like. Yeah, that's really it. Because I know... For some people, they're probably thinking, "Oh, yeah. And I get it. It's more comfortable now, but that out of control feeling, I kind of could not feel anywhere else. So I will miss that. But it dropped heavily in my rankings because of that. For some people, it moved up. Some people would say the same. I would say most it did. But for me, it went from number 7 to number 25.
Wow, we have it similarly ranked now. Until I ride it again. Somehow it's like top 10 for me.
They're like, let's keep lapping. I'm like, bruh, I'm gonna just
be a Wildcat.
I mean, that's how he kind of felt. Well, but for TJ, he was more hurt. Because he was like, it gets worse the more I ride. He said it's plummeting. And I'm like, I do get it. For me, it plummeted to 25. And it's sitting right there. That's still an exceptional ride in my eyes. It still pulls ridiculous, some of the most crazy ejector. Still one of the best drops of all time. Just miss those laterals. I miss the full body laterals. But let me see where it's close to get people reference. So just underneath, where it's above Afterburn and Kumba, and it is after some thoughts. It is underneath Mind Blower and Steel Force.
It's an interesting collection of 5 rides right there. Steel Force, Mind Blower,
Ooh, we gotta talk about Steel Force too, because basically
Kumba and Mantu.
Steel Force got the Mamba treatment. Got the Mamba Bamba. Oh yeah. Got the liposuction to take off some of that weight. Real fast, real quick. And now runs quick off that lift. And no trims. Confirmed.
That's nice.
No, bro. That makes Dorney worth it. And now I was already gonna go again in general, regardless of the events I was going to. But I see the vision with Dorney. I'm gonna get to that with the media day. But rest of Hershey was General Hershey. We did Wildcat. We were going to go to Stormrunner, but was having a day with one train, and that was really the issue. Was the Intimates were on one train. We didn't even do Candy, even with the B&M fan there. He forgot that it was there, and that shows the status of what Candy is, just unforgettable and not a good B&M. It's half a hyper. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, Hershey is great. Can't wait to actually get a full day of just whoring on rides. Just back and forth, and maybe get a different feel for Skyrush again, or maybe it drops. Who knows? But no, Wildcat was. Whew, all I gotta say is, Wildcats or I305 has to kick some ass this year in the summer. Because at the end of the year, Wildcat might be my new number 6.
Damn.
It is just one of the best pace rides in the entire planet, in my opinion. Oh man, so good. But that was it. Was great hanging out with Mike, TJ, and Bree. We got Burks. We literally got our food. Sat down, ate before TJ had actually gotten their food. So yeah, it was a good choice. It was a great choice. But no, yeah, we were doing a lot of the first time back for him at this park. So he's definitely just getting a lot of rerides on everything. But he said he's gonna come out to Hershey. Definitely just wanna. I'm just gonna be at Wildcats. I'm like, yep, definitely. But Iron Menace Media Day. Ooh, that drive last Wednesday was one. Is all I'll say. Yeah. Got up at 5. Ate some breakfast. Got some cough. Drove 3.5 to Allentown, Pennsylvania. Thanks to Coaster Heat. Because they let me in as their +1 for Iron Menace Media Day at Dorney Park. And as y'all know, I'm calling it Dorney Park, and not Corny Park. Because I've seen the light. I see the vision. When you pull up, you're just on the highway pulling in, you're just like, oh shit. This is such a good fit for the park. And I'm saying this for the park. I'm not saying this is the best ride in the world. That's what I think people are misconstruing. They're like, oh, can we stop for just talking about this ride and just saying it's a bit... Look, we should post, all right, but like, let's not kick a man with her down, okay? That's all I'm saying. And unless, come on, like, they're trying, and that's what I get. Like, they know what they are. Like, the park is not big, even when you're in Dorney. Like, from Iron Menace, I could probably take a 3-minute brisk walk and get to Demon Drop at the other end of the park in Talon. Like, they know what they are. They, potentially with this bird, they might be trying to grow, but it's time for other smaller parks to now get some light, and now we're seeing that, with Cedar Fair. So I think, it's the only good thing we're going to be talking about with Cedar Fair right now, is all I'm saying. For this case. Probably. But yeah, going there, seeing Iron Menace, it fits so good in the skyline. They hit the nail in the coffin with every part of its plaza. Not just the Steel Yard area, which I'm going to talk about, but literally when you're there, like, there's no point of it where it doesn't look like. I was like, God damn it, B&M, you make some good ass looking rides. Like, these are some picturesque rides, man. They probably do have the best looking rides in terms of, like, when they are like framed to be that way. Oh yeah. So I think of Fury, man, like, that's basically like a work of art in my eyes when I see that going across the gatekeep. Even Gatekeeper. Like, that looks almost beautiful. And then you see a coaster go through it. Yeah, they definitely have the aesthetic. Alright, they have the aesthetic. But don't get it twisted. Other coasters be pretty too. But yeah, Iron Menace looks great. The burnt orange looks even great in person. Even better in person, sorry. And, the Steel Yard area was very nice. Very well done. The retheming there. I felt bad, to quote Jess, which shout outs to the GM, Jess, at Dorney Park, because so transparent, so open, so, I'm gonna put it, but easily gets the homie label from the 20 minutes we were talking. Just like, can't wait to potentially do some more chit-chatting again when we go there. And shout outs to Ryan, marketing director. Wasn't able to get as much talking with him, but obviously talking with everybody. He's marketing director. He's a busy man that day. But no, I was happy for them. Really. She was telling us not to look left. Because even though Possessed had a new logo, it was not painted yet. And apparently, so basically confirms that we'll be getting a new paint and theme. And that's when she also confirmed with the chain lift before people even wrote it on Friday that it definitely got the new control system. And she was talking to us about stuff like wanting to work with a manufacturer to give her a big car system, like basically these big cars that are almost like tubs, but that you could swing around in and get laterals in that would still be comfortable. But she says she just needs to find a manufacturer that'll make that work. Like, she was talking to us about like dream projects about that for the park and stuff. Like, wow. That was dope as hell. I'm like, this is a little bit of a premiere. I'm pretty sure Coaster Heat will talk about this on their cast first, but Alfundo, their mascots, their clown, he was not there unfortunately, but for their haunts, they're gonna have Alfredo. So it's gonna be a horror version of him. And yeah, one thing I need to talk about. I'm sorry. Ghost in the Machine? Ghost in the fucking Machine. Ghost in the Machine. Do you know what that is?
No. So
it was basically their haunt last year to tease for Iron Menace, because it went with the storyline of Mactavish and all of that. Yeah, people were able to go in last year, and they said that last year it was clearly the best maze, one of the best mazes they've ever done, but the best maze in Dorney Park, because all the other mazes, it almost felt like didn't have the staffing or the actors or the budget that Ghost in the Machine had. And they had that open as like we could walk through it while on the land for Steel Yard. So I was like, well, why not? Let me tell you, I am not shitposting in the slightest. Like, I'm gonna go back to Dorney just for this fucking maze. That was up there with HHN, if not better in some ways with HHN. With that maze, it was like 7 minutes long. We were walking. We were just walking, like at a brisk pace. There were animatronics. that were jumping, like, fully, like, jumping out at you and moving with full, I'm like, it scared me, and we saw it coming. Bro, the effects, the set design, bro, I was astonished. I'm like, why? What is this doing at Dorney? And that's what I wanted to say at first, but I'm like, nah, they got it. And apparently, talking with some of the people that were working on it, Not Scary Farm, a lot of the development and design team from there helped out on that maze. And people say, Not Scary Farm, it's like 50-50 with HHN. Like, some people prefer it over it. So, yeah, I was blown away by that. That might have been better than the ride. I'm not gonna lie. I was saying they should have that year round with actual actors because, wow, that was really good. Yeah, wow, that was amazing. I cannot wait to experience that with actual actors going around in and out because it is long, man, and there's so much going in. But to the ride, the actual Iron Menace here. It's good, but it's a dive machine. It's not gonna be anything you're gonna go to Dorney for, unless you haven't been before. Then go to Dorney. It's great. It's a great little place, Steel Force, and it has a great head on its shoulders. So support him. But the ride itself, it's a dive machine in an enthusiast perspective. The theming, people are saying it's super well done. And I'm like, there is one area, there is one room with theming. And people are saying, well done. Well, I'm like, I'm sorry. After going and Ghost in the Machine, that is nothing. Like, that is a room. Like, with no, like, for me, I don't know if there was really any music or anything. It was just, an old, like, steel mill, like, desks and workshop benches and, like, the punch-in clock and, all these saying, like, no eating on the clock and any of that stuff. Like, 15 cents an hour, all that stuff. But that was it. The station isn't really that much better, if I remember. So, yeah, I appreciate the effort, but let's not oversell it here. It was just a room with the basic theming, guys. But the ride, you go up pretty fast. It's 7 across, so you can get right in the middle. I got 3 rides. So my first one was middle row, in the middle. Second one was middle row on the right end, very very right outside. Then last one was almost wing, but second from wing, to the left. And the front one was my best ride. I still think front or back is where you want to go for these. But the drop was, it felt like almost like Griffin size, and it's only 164 feet tall. I don't know if that was the 95-degree angle. It did not feel that way with Dr. D's. In fact, this ride is just better than Dr. D's because it's really the only comparable dive machine. And really, the main reason is it's just all go. It just has the pedal, it has no brakes. So yeah, there's no, like, for these smaller ones, I don't think you need a mid course unless they're really trying to work with operations there. But yeah, like, you just kept going. I got pretty good positives on the Mad Valley, not gonna lie. Into that weirdly profiled element, you get like float all the way out of it, and you're like hanging sideways, and it's still like dropping. Really, really interesting. 0G roll is good. Standard. Total loop did nothing. It's a forceless helix. But some people liked it. Some people thought it was okay. I thought it was a dud. But then you get the corkscrew into what everyone is talking about, the turn into the brake run that grew on me with each ride. So, yeah, with you probably have seen the videos, right, RC?
The videos from
the jolts
Dorney?
on
Oh, the jolts.
Iron Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
I
are
did see that.
people off ride before when they were doing the home media, like the opening event for it, the ceremony. When they dropped the ride and had to go through there, it was like a few people were already saying, "There's a rattle." I was like, "Oh, come on, there's nobody on it. We can't tell yet." But no, I wouldn't say there's a rattle at all. Maybe in a few spots, it's still smooth, but that jolt is so it's shocking the first time because you don't expect it. I think now that people know that it's there, unless you just don't know, it's gonna hit you. But they're gonna be expecting it. But we were the first riders, and we just did not know. So it was just really funny. They're like, "Oh!" They audibly from the train. Second and third ride, third ride, I thought it was kind of good jank because I was like ragdolling with it, and it would just kind of go back and forth. It was kind of good in that aspect, good jank. But yeah, Friday is good. It's better than Dr. Diabolical's. I think I play it at 66, and I think it was barely my second favorite B&M dive, which I don't have them really ranked high. Griffin is just outside my top 60, so. But yeah, it's great for the park. Like, literally, people are going to be like, "Oh my god, B&M dive." The staff alone, when they were writing it after us, were hilarious to just listen to. Because obviously, not everyone's able to just go out and travel to have different dive machines under their belt. This might be the first one. So.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's really, really good fit. And it's a really good, big attraction with Steel Force. But I cannot wait to get on Steel Force, is all I'm saying. Because the stuff I'm hearing about it from the charity event was fantastic.
Dorney's got good head on their shoulders.
So, the news.
Let's get right into the news.
The Thuzy News Report, or the TNN, Coaster Heat likes to call. Thuzy News Network. I don't know. I don't like being too closely related to CNN, to be honest, but for the trolls, we'll do TNN, and don't take that as Fox News is great. Fuck Fox News. Any extreme sides of anything is terrible. Just so enough on that. Speaking of which, one of the most extreme coasters that someone has probably, some people listening maybe have experienced, is Indiana Triple Loop is actually testing and is actually going to be opening for the 2024 season. How about that?
I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bit on the side of being slightly sketched out to ride that ride.
Oh, yeah, same. I said I don't know if I'm ever going to get on this ride. And, like, look, if everyone that does get on, that's great. You know, I hope Indiana Beach took the right things for it, but it just does not feel. I don't get the good vibes. You know what I'm saying?
In the strangest way, I feel like I remember back when we did a different episode, we said like during the construction or reconstruction process of American Triple Looping, somehow we said something about they did not get new trains. I don't remember if that's 100% true or not. I feel like somehow we said that in the past, and that also is kind of just.
But like, isn't it also weird between that because doesn't Zero make trains for Schwarzkopf, and that can, regardless, I think Schwarzkopf and Zero trains both had incidents within the past 10 years.
Yeah. Well, this classic is coming back to life this year at Indiana Beach.
And like, I wonder, and it used to be, these used to be mostly like these models, so you would think, okay, maybe they're just too intense, like especially for the age that they are. But I think the last one that happened, that was like the Zero train that was on a Schwarzkopf ride or something like that. Like that was like a family model or something. So
that's crazy. That I'm looking at the testing video right now.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it in a bit. Let me see. Let me actually share the screen now, so you don't have to even. So,
I'm just a little skeptic, little skeptical.
no, yeah, because, like, look, I am for the craziness. Like, look, Skyrush I-305 was like a prime example of pushing the barrier, and I'm pretty sure this is too. Maybe if they made confirmed new trains, like, God, yeah, I genuinely hope though people have a good time on it, get a +1, and it's pretty high in their rankings because
So random, but why is Disney World trending?
no, click on it. What are they talking about?
I'm looking at your screen.
Oh, Disney World. Let me see. Disney World. Welcome to Disney World. Roman Reigns was recently spotted with his family doing a private VIP tour at Disney World. Yeah, it was Roman Reigns. That's why.
Seriously,
Yeah.
that's why it's trending. I don't. Why do things go trending for stuff like that? Just because the WWE guys there.
So you're gonna watch. Y'all, do I need to watch wrestling again? Because apparently Triple H is saving wrestling. Bruh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't be a celebrity. You literally could not be anywhere. I feel like, but I don't know. Like, how does Neil Patrick Harris do it? Maybe he's not the same status anymore as like someone like Roman Reigns, but Neil Patrick Harris is literally a enthusiast. Like, he's an enthusiast.
I feel like I knew that for some reason.
Yeah, he literally has been on Your Favorite Coaster Sucks. He's their pretty sure he's their intro. But yeah, what were you talking about? Triple Loop.
It was on
Universal.
Coaster Radio.
Oh yeah, my bad. These are the intro for Coaster Radio. So we got confused. I was like, that doesn't sound correct, but yeah, Coaster Radio. He's been on Coaster Radio a bunch. I think not a bunch, but like one of the more recurring guests, honestly.
I was curious on his, I guess, how much of a thuzy he is. I see that he rode Gwazi.
Yeah, he was like at Gwazi opening day or something. Not opening day, but like around when it opened. So what should we talk about next here? So Universal or go overseas?
That's awesome that we have stuff like that in our coaster community. Do you want to like kind of group up some of the Florida stuff, or like cover the smaller stuff first?
Nah, we'll do overseas and do Florida, yeah.
So is the Space Mountain revamp? So it's a revamp. Who was the original manufacturer?
This is
also
Wait, so this is the one at Shanghai Disneyland?
They've got news out of Shanghai Disney and they got Tokyo Disney.
I think they have the same one. I don't know, but if we're going overseas, let's just start with Universal UK rumors and deets. Universal has basically been doing a lot of talk with the locals there. I think we confirmed that, but Alicia Stella, the Universal coverage guru she is, put up a big video about it, about where it could go, proposed lands, proposed parking, basically the whole infrastructure of everything. So definitely is worthy of watch for that if you haven't. Hyperia, staying in the UK here, got the official look at the trains, and it has tested. It's got better test runs too since then. Have you seen the test run from like the side view and not actually in the park?
I don't think I have actually.
Well, let me see if I can find it for you. But we're gonna go to Wallen here. Shoutouts to Wallen Ballin for always being a guy with takes, is what I'll say. Alright, I found it, luckily. This is the best POV I've seen, because just look at the water, bro. Look at the
Oh, I
water.
have seen this. Okay. Gets sprayed everywhere.
This part. Bruh, that outer bank is literally 90 degrees. And that stall might be one of the best stalls in the world. But will those elements be enough? Because those really are 3 elements. Oh, man. Will they be enough? Do you think? Where do you think about Hyperion?
Oh, hold on. When all the dust settles 5 years from now, what's going to actually be the best coaster in the world? I like how the poll results is Velocicoaster though.
Oh, fucking Wallen?
hmm That just caught my eye and I couldn't not look at it.
Bro, what is this poll? Falcon's Flight, Velocicoaster, and RMC? Bro, he's so troll. I can't even.
The answer to that is other because it's always going to be the Voyage.
Yeah. They're just making it better every year, so. Let's see. So, yeah, Hyperia, what are your thoughts on it?
Got something to prove.
You got something to prove, Mock?
Let's see it.
UK? Because, yeah, like, they haven't had something like this. This is their tallest coaster now, right?
I hope so.
Man. I really do hope that those 3 alone make it hit, because it really does seem short. But there is an S-hole that we can't see. It's closer to the ground, around the plaza. And then it goes into the brake run. So, do parts. Oh, I'm an idiot. So, what else here? Ew. So, Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris. What are your thoughts on this?
What am I
Their
looking at?
new name of. Sorry, I ended the stream. So
Oh.
then I started again. Uh, they unveiled a new name. I think
Disney
it's
Adventure World.
yeah, it's replacing. I think it's replacing studios, their studios side. Yeah, Disneyland Paris has announced the rebranded Walt Disney Studios Park. The new name of the second gate of the resort is Disney Adventure World.
That's cool.
You think it's cool?
Yeah, it's
Bruh,
cool.
I think it's like mid as hell.
I mean, it's their attempt at refreshing that second gate,
Are they just saying like
or kind of
Disneyland Paris will always
refreshing the
be our
name.
most mid park, so we're just gonna just come on. I don't know. It does not feel very Disney. In fact,
It's a
there's quite a
interesting
few
name.
adventure worlds out there, is there not?
Right.
Let's see. Let's look at RCD real quick.
Like, think about it. Six Flags Worlds of Adventure, Geauga Lake.
Let's see. Adventure. Adventure World 12. Adventure Land. Adventure City. Adventure Island. Adventure Landing. Adventure Park. But they're doing Adventure World, correct?
hmm
Oh, it's even better. We have Adventure World in fucking Upper Marlboro. There's like 2 or 4. There's like 4 credits there. Adventure World in Australia, Adventure World in Lebanon, Adventure World in Japan, Adventure World in Saudi Arabia. There's like a few Adventure World in Saudi Arabia. Holy shit. There's almost like 10. And Adventure Wonderland in the UK. Just a tad generic. Actually, let's see what's here at the. What? It just took me to fucking. Oh, my bad. Literally, Six Flags America used to be Adventure World. My bad, I'm an idiot. Uh, oh my god. Like, I just don't want to go to this park again. I'm looking at Six Flags America like, oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Well, it's like once they ruined Wild One, what's the point?
Well, apparently Wild One doesn't trim anymore. I think we just got on a weird ass day or some shit. Someone went recently. They said it was still slaps, but the fact that Wild One is the best ride in the park is just.
On a good day. On a good day, it's the best ride at the park.
Bro, you think after Superman sitting dormant for so long, it's gonna be running good?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if it's trimmed AF, it's kind of ass.
It wasn't trimmed AF. It was just trimmed slightly.
No, like the rides we got on Wild One before, when I was like, oh, this is amazing, compared to the rides I've gotten in all of the time after that, have been very different. Is my experience.
Man, I remember I used to be so terrified of Superman.
Same. It's crazy. That wasn't even a smoking cough. It was a water down the run pipe cough.
So yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's pretty generic. This Disney Adventure World, boogaloo that they got here. It shows the very hit or miss nature of their creative. I don't even know what they are now because they got rid of the Imagineers, right? They're not really Imagineers.
What? There's no way,
bro. I swear they're like not like the same like WDI or like same Imagineers we thought. Does Disney still have... About Imagineering is a oh man, Disney Imaginations. The current. Yeah, I'm bugging. They still have Imagineers, but what am I? Wed history 20. Oh, the current works. Ew. I'm sorry.
Avengers Campus is sick at Disneyland, California Adventure.
But what about the rides?
The rides are great. What? Disneyland's still my favorite resort.
Bro, the fucking Spider-Man ride?
Spider-Man ride's good, bro. It's good.
What are you talking about? What? That ride looks ass. Like, I get Minion vibes from that.
It's better than Minion Blast. Come on now.
No, I get VillainCon vibes, bro. Yeah, I'm just looking at all this. So I'm an idiot about Imagineers. Just don't listen to me. Just do not listen to me. They're still around, but I don't think they have the same freedom. Is what I'll say.
Right, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Like, I think they're definitely like, hey, do this IP and do this. Don't work on a new land or like a brand new land from your brain. Make it an IP or make it a land with IPs in mind. Like, it's just, I kind of feel bad. But some of them might like it. There might be a new breed of like the younger ones because Marty Sklar's still on there. Apparently, he's the international ambassador. Tony Baxter, you know, I trust those. I would trust those too. But staying overseas. What else is overseas here?
We got Shanghai Disneyland and Tokyo Disney.
Oh, and Donkey Kong Coaster got delayed.
That too.
So it was supposed to open literally like in a few weeks. I think like into May, and yeah, it got delayed to late 2024. Like not even fall 2024 or just winter. Like just blatantly late 2024.
They didn't really
the winter doesn't make sense
give
to be
any
going back in
information
time.
other than it's just delayed.
Yeah, so hopefully everything's okay with that. That's why I kind of bring that up. But Hyperion stats.
I was gonna say that one. Yeah, it's 15 seconds of airtime pretty much.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
But like Steve is 28 and Voyage is 25. So for that
but
comparison,
hear me out. Like, 15 seconds is a lot of airtime, and for
there's a lot of airtime.
3 elements. That's crazy. Like in reality, that hold up, 14.8 divided by 3. That's almost 5 seconds of airtime for each
Bruh,
element.
why didn't you just round up to 15? You know that's fine. Why is 14.8 divided by 3?
Yeah, because I'm an idiot. Like, oh,
You just
why am I
don't.
doing 14.8 when I can just do 15 like a normal person? But yeah, that might not even be that. It might be like the drop plus the elements plus the S hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's. Nah, we can't talk about that yet. Falcon's flight topped off.
Unreal.
Yeah, that doesn't look.
Phrasing?
This, I don't care, bro. Is this ride?
No, I looked at that video and I was just like jaw drops.
This is like roller coaster porn. Anyway.
Topped off.
Hopefully, there's no glazing involved. We need that to be. We need.
Canada's Wonderland
Oh.
teasing
Oh
too.
yeah. Oh yeah. So we'll go over that before Disney and Voltron. Oh my gosh. Wait, why did I not? I thought I posted that. Fuck pollen.
Turn it on. Oh wow, okay. I was checking queue times to see if Turn It On Flyers actually is still closed. It is. It is still closed.
But yeah, Canada's Wonderland. I can't. This is barely out of the country, but they're teasing their attraction. And honestly, I think all the things they gave us was a fake out. I'm not gonna hold you.
They're about to get a volcano, bro. That's what they're about to do.
Well, they're about to get a volcano, but I don't think it's gonna be a B&M wing.
No, they're gonna get like an Intamin. What do you mean?
Nah,
I'm just
I
kidding.
think it's gonna be a Vekoma.
That'd be nice.
Or a Zampi, unfortunately, but
Well, I guess it does bring the question. So they're saying they're working on something big. So is it going to be something big in the sense of it is a big attraction inside of this mountain, or is it going to be they use the mountain and make a big attraction with the mountain and around the mountain? It, you know.
I think there's a attraction that goes in it slightly already.
Oh,
So,
there is. Okay.
They'd have to put one more thing, and it had to be. I'm not sure how much room they have in there to really make showrooms and shit. So it'd probably have to be a coach that goes in and out, or something that goes in and out.
Oh my phrasing.
Yeah, I was like phrasing.
Oh.
And we're looking at a whole.
We're on a roll right now. I know we're on a roll right now.
Oh Jesus! But no, it would have to be a coaster or some sort of ride system that will. There's no way to say it without phrasing, to be honest. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. It will be utilizing the mountain and going. Yeah, fuck it, going in and out, and now that bitch. Yeah, I don't think it's a B&M wing, but I could be wrong. They could just have a B&M wing package, but I think it could be a Zamperla or something else. Because Zamperla makes sense too, because they just did Top Thrill, but they might not also trust them yet, because they don't know how Top Thrill 2 is gonna be going. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'm going to cream about Voltron, because Voltron got a first POV. There's been first ride reaction from some people that have been able to get on it. Bro, what are you talking about? This looks like it has positives. Like it has whip. Airtime. A shout out to Thor Riders, by the way, for posting this. There's a stall too. Oh. So I do hate to mention though, there probably is a rattle already. The mock rattle. Now for me, I don't care. Like I generally do not care about rattles at all. They rarely ever fucking deter a rat from me, but people will be like, oh, I got a bit of a headache because it did a jolt here and there, and now even it has lap bars. Oh, keep in mind. Now I'm not sure I can keep right. I'm sorry. Like, keep in mind this is just a blatant shit post, but we are not born with glass bones and paper skin. Nobody is. Come on, bro. Like, how are you gonna be? These little rattles. Like when people say Velocity Coast is rough, I'm sorry. Like,
bro,
like what?
You
like,
just have to understand that you're having wheels that are running a track over and over. They're gonna get slightly warped, and you're gonna get a little bit of vibration, a little bit of bumpy. You know, it's just how it is.
Man, all I gotta say is one of the most. If that's my hot take, one of the most oversold things in the hobby is roughness, in my opinion.
Without a doubt.
But yeah, Voltron has what are the official stats for it?
That I do not know.
No, not Michael Vick, Michael Mock. Ah, jeez.
Michael Vick. Is it like autocorrect or something,
Yeah,
or say were you trying to search for Michael Vick
yeah,
instead of Michael Mock?
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm gonna fall this man the high rollers. Hopefully he comes in the cast. We have to get a German translator though. I feel like, yeah, there are people writing it today. 800 of our ambassadors, 4 official fan communities. Oh, that's so cool.
I did see that they were they had ambassadors running today too.
I'm sorry, like you're telling me all this theming. Oh, bro, Europa might be the buckless part. This might be it. But that's running with empty trains, bro. Like that's hauling. Like what? I have to look at it again. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're looking at the Voltron POV at the moment.
Just a little excited.
But all I gotta say is the first. Ooh, no, I felt that one. The Falcon's flight POV is gonna hit. When we first get that official.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my, I can't even imagine. I'm like, dude.
So
nah, that's gonna be crazy.
The only thing I'm not big on, and you already know what I'm gonna say, is swing launches ruin pacing for me. So the fact we're stopping here, going through this. Now the fact we're going that and going through, turning all the way around, is a bit different. Because like, okay, oh shit, we're turning all the way around, but I feel like if you get re-rides. Now I don't know how re-rideable this ride would be. Oh my god, that you're gonna get laterals there at the top hat while you get airtime.
It's insane.
Oh, the double up into the oh. Oh, I'm sorry, man. This looks like my cup of tea. Oh, the Twister layout, intertwining with the park theming, wonky. I'm like, just please tell me the elements hit. Like, just please tell me they hit. That's all I need to know. I cannot wait for people to get on it this weekend. Tokyo Disney. Wait, is this for Shanghai too or just Tokyo? So, track pieces for Tokyo Disneyland are out for the Space Mountain Intamin coaster. And it does look fucking weird. It looks like it goes with their new, essentially their new 4D model they have going. There's basically the elements that it can do. We don't know if it's gonna do all this. I kind of doubt it, but it has a drop track. Okay, a combined lift, a bungee lift, which whatever. What the fuck is a bungee lift?
Interesting.
Motion table, you can move 360, slide drop, and yeah, and an edge tilt.
Phrasing?
I want to say, I'm like, look, I goon max. I don't edge.
Bro, what? Oh my lord.
You gotta get with that Sigma mindset, or because let me tell you, bro, the news we're getting to, it's not really skibbity, man. That's not really skibbity at all. And a park gonna have to pay their phantom tax. All right, but yeah, this. What else was there? Fucking, I swear Disneyland had something else. Out of state.
The revamp? Or
Maybe it was just Tokyo Disney. Okay. Shanghai Disneyland showed blueprints to unveil the brand new coaster that's nestled between Zootopia and Treasure Cove. So yeah, that was wrong in my news report there, but yeah. If you really look at it, I honestly kind of don't want to look at the news report or this blueprint to be honest. What did they say it does? Appears to have a backwards launch, long track section afterwards. What if they are adding Cosmic Rewind too?
that would be insane, honestly.
I
That would
mean,
be
they added
welcome.
Tron multiple times. They've added Space Mountain multiple times. Big Thunder Mountain has 4 iterations. Disney definitely
That's
clones their rides.
would be nice.
Yeah, so I think that's all the out of state, out of country. Florida. What are we starting off here with Florida? Florida.
Epic Trains?
Epic Trains? Oh. Well, before that, I guess we'll go over the boring news, which is boring / somewhat good news. The new hotels for Stella Luna and Terra Luna. The new resorts coming to for the Epic Universe expansion. The reason why I say, generally, whatever, they're priced pretty well. I don't know if you've seen the pricing on these.
No, I actually haven't.
So, hold on, let me actually go to the site. It's better there. Universal Stella. They're already on booking. Can I get it from the regular site, please? Yeah, why is this site so hard to find? Anyways, so it's for the Universal Stella Nova. From their website. Why can't I search? Oh, I guess, yeah, it doesn't make sense to search now because it's not open. But, 2025 would be open, right? From their site, 138. Standard double queen. It's much better than going through another website, but
So how much is it for?
Standard room double queen, 138.
That's not bad. I knew it was like more of a decent option price wise is what I had kind of heard.
Let me see the other one. The other one might be a bit more. Hold up. What? All their resorts are kind of. These resorts are the price. They're the prime value. They're the pricier one. Well, I have not looked on the Universal Resorts. 102 a night. 109 a night. Ventura is kind of expensive. Okay, okay. Falls Resort. Here's where we start getting expensive. Okay. What's the most expensive one though? That's it. If 430 is the most expensive. then that is, I think, one of the cheapest for Disney. If I'm correct. But
430 for
Portofino.
cheapest for Disney is like that's not that bad. I want to say you can get All
The cheap,
Stars for like
yeah,
150 a night.
yeah.
So it's
I
like
forgot about All Star.
that's interesting though that it will so this resort on site at Epic is going to be comparable in price to the all the budget resorts basically on Walt Disney World property.
Why does this one not have a price? Oh, let me do. I'm trying to add the dates so I can. Thank you. I want to see this. Hang tight while we get the best price for Terra Luna. So Terra Luna is $50 more than. Hold up, or am I? No, the rate I chose just went up. Actually, a lot. So they really have no dates, I guess. For the opening day of Stella Nova. But they're assuming, excuse me, by
So when do they actually have it available for you to make reservations though? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
But so what and it's not till 2025 though. It starts in March though? Like when does it
Well,
go? When can you start
well,
selecting?
for what you call it? What is that one called? Why
The
can't I see them now? Well, they're both down
Stella.
here. For the Stella,
Or
that one.
either of the Epic. What do they say about because I'm guessing would that imply that
I know
okay, it's
Stella
saying
opens
January
first.
21st, 2025 is what it said. I'm just thinking like does that imply the park is going to be open, January
No,
1st?
the park's gonna
Yeah.
open. I think in that summer.
Okay.
I think
So
that's what
that's
they're planning.
interesting. I guess I mean that's smart. They open these resorts now and they start I guess they're going to be um getting into that flow where it says enjoy complimentary transportation to the parks and Universal City Walk, so they're going to start getting into all that traffic flow, which is good for them to have
Yeah,
that get that down before they really open the park. So then
I
they've got
agree.
that chain of network going already between the two resorts, basically, or the two resort areas, Universal Studios and then Epic, and they've got that all hopefully fixed and good for whenever they get the park open.
Yeah, because
Any kinks or whatever in the
right
system.
now, whatever's fucking boombox speaker system. I'm just kidding. Imagine those were just speakers. Whatever vehicles they have moving on I-4.
Oh my gosh, it's gigantic, dude.
What the fuck? If those are
Like when I
actual
saw
vehicles.
that, if it's just one vehicle in there, and this is the Ministry of Magic ride that's going to be going in Epic. That someone, let me, who was it? It was Wallenballen shared it. Someone saw it coming in on I-4.
Yeah, Lexi FL on TikTok. But yeah, what the
And
fuck?
Wallenballen was just talking more about this ride in the comments, and that's what really interested me. He said the ride length is 4 minutes 15 seconds load to unload, 5 seconds shorter than the ride portion of Rise of the Resistance. And he said it will not directly be the same as like any current ride system, but the ride system is going to feel more like Transformers than Gringotts, but the physical sets, animatronics, and visuals are going to feel more like Rise of the Resistance. And hearing that is quite exciting as someone who is a fan of the Harry Potter franchise.
And I'm just like, make it like Spider-Man. Don't go super hard with the aggressiveness like
Oh,
Transformers,
how about Dinosaur?
bro.
let's
Okay,
let's get the joltiness of Dinosaur.
let me just say, Dinosaur is actually a fantastic attraction, and I enjoy it every time I get on it. I get
I'm
it's.
definitely not shitposting Dinosaur. I'm just
Oh, I know, I know. I'm just saying for those out there that oh, I'm so happy it's good. Look, that ride is fucking great. I don't care. I'm on Indiana Jones, but don't shut on no fucking dinosaur, right? I
it's quite nice to just hop on Dinosaur
and just
while you're
fucking get
blazed.
thrown around for
It's
no
yeah,
reason. because you can't see any of the set. I don't care. It's fun. I don't fucking care. I get no thrill like that in Disney, so it's like I get a little kick of it while I'm buzzed on whatever fucking overpriced beer I bought. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking have a good time with Dinosaur. But yeah, these pricing. Oh shit, Portofino goes up around summer. 700, 681. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna see Florida wise. What else?
I don't think we got that much Florida.
I hope we get some more reveals on this Epic or
Oh,
this Ministry of Magic ride coming to Epic.
well, very
Um,
underwhelming news. Why the fuck did FunSpot waste the capital on new
well,
trains?
why did they troll and make it seem like something more interesting than Freedom Flyer getting new trains?
Like they were gonna get rid of it and put something fucking new there because that ride is such a non-ride. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. Like, whatever model is like Dragonflyer, that's actually like worth a damn of getting on, I suppose. Freedom Flyer is so forces and tame. Like, I just don't know who's actually. Like, ugh. Yeah, that's all
The
the
other
Florida news.
thing is Universal's Twitter just being
Oh yeah.
extremely teased, but like they're definitely up to stuff. That's the thing, and they're announcing stuff because I got that this one of the friends that works at Universal Creative, and I know he's always talking about stuff. I gotta ask him some stuff off cast,
Yeah.
but I know
Because
they're teasing because I know Bob was talking about it in the Coaster Talk chat, all the stuff that they've been teasing and just trying to um get a grasp on what exactly it is that they're teasing because they're putting little logos into their videos and stuff that trying to think. I know there was like a Jurassic Park logo or something
hmm. All I know is
in one of the
that they
tweets,
were
but
saying shark. So he's literally talking to the Jaws shark in Amity Island. So I I think it's honestly for DreamWorks. But if they announce more and
yeah, see that's what I
legitimately,
was thinking too, looking at a lot of their content that they're posting, the tease content on socials, it definitely seemed like a lot of it tied into that new DreamWorks section that they're working on.
but yeah, I I hope that they keep doing stuff like this because we already said we don't know what exactly their plans are with these other parks. And I mean,
If
I
you
didn't
remember.
post it, but there's been a lot of rumors with Alicia, excuse me, with Hollywood Replied Rocket with Alicia Stella even being a big proponent and saying get your
Oh,
last rides while you can.
I meant to ask actually, did you watch Altora Ryan's video on Rip Ride Rocket?
Not recently. I might fall asleep to that
He
after the
just
cast.
yeah,
The problematic coasters.
I only watched like 20 minutes of it, but it was enough for me to be like, wow, Rip Ride Rocket is a piece of shit. I didn't really know that it was that bad. Like,
Wait, he made it
yeah.
worse. He made it seem
Well,
worse than what it is.
I mean, from my perspective, from what I watched, everything he was talking about with just the how that ride came to be. I mean,
Oh,
in my eyes, I would say Universal fucked up and dropped the ball.
so yeah, he
And
literally. I forgot it's a problematic coaster. He goes through all
yeah,
everything. Uh, wow, wow. I don't want to know what could have been there. To be honest, I might just not finish the
um,
video.
I think B&M turned down the
All
project
right.
or something
I don't care. The fact
potentially.
that
It it was I don't know if that's 100% true, but there was something he said something in the video about it was the same time that they were building Manta in the same region or something. So or they just I don't know, but I think there was something said about that they could have went with the B&M over Rip Ride Rocket. They're trying to do something.
uh, what they're gonna just put a. So what all I gotta know is would they have put in like close to a Hollywood Dream and Universal Studios Japan?
That's what I think that they were going for, and then it ended up being because they didn't work with B&M on it, obviously, so it ended up being this kind of prototype thing. Because I know he was saying in the video, like at that time they didn't really have like these were like new trains and everything, and like they had not really done anything like this prior to Rip Ride Rocket.
Yeah, I just need to know.
And like it like oh shit, like now it's kind of coming back to me. Like literally it was constructed wrong and like opened late and shit. Like
Well,
so it's like there was like they had to go back and like refix like pieces of track onto supports or whatever that they had constructed it, and then as they're finishing construction they're like this doesn't line up. So
I'm just confused at why how Universal thought Mauer can build them a marquee attraction in their park. After I think that was one of the biggest rides they've made was Rip Ride Rocket.
Mauer fell off.
What'd you say?
Mauer fell off.
Fell off. When were they ever on? Like,
Like that's what I'm saying.
bruh. So I'm just confused. It's like I can see, you know, a regional park going with something like that with them, but the fact of the matter, like, why Universal or Disney will probably never work with RMC is because of they just don't have the facilities, big men.
Like Mauer does not really build that many coasters still. Like they're still just working on spinners, really.
So I'm like, no, remember
I
we
really
shit
never
on
have
every
one.
model they have because it looks terrible. Like every new one, like,
Was
yeah.
this a previous cast we did that?
Bro, I forgot what model that looks so bad. It was like essentially like the cruise, like the Carnival Cruise model that they have, but like thrill coaster.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
remember now.
Like, is this like movie coaster like I'm looking at right now? Like this fucking AMC, like, get ready, make sure to turn off your phone and quench your thirst on Coca-Cola. And like, it just looks so laughably like, if anyone builds this, like that's the Volair 2.0. Like,
I'm trying to think. Um, which one? I know what you're talking about. The Carnival Cruise looking thing. I just don't know.
yeah, like all their concepts, everything's, I just don't know, man. That's why Zamperla, at least when they put out their concept for their multi-launch, they also put out release of Top Thrill Fuck It too. So they were kind of able to say, hey, we got more to the portfolio here to show. And I think it was kind of smart, even though I shit on it because of the literally whole ride is just showcasing turns and naming them differently. But like a change of direction. But in showing Top Thrill 2, it shows you can go extreme, and then showing them all that they did show, it shows you can go just on family thrill as well. So it was showing the different sides of the coin, I think. Oh yeah, what if you went on Rise and this happened? Like, what if we went in
Oh my God, it's just spinning.
in the
Oh,
summer and Kylo was just spinning in
that's
the
great,
finale with while T posing? By the way, don't forget he's just T posing.
bruh. Oh, that's good.
Oh, well, I didn't talk about that. I'm on the wrong thing here. But yeah,
Oh, well, today, if we're talking about Florida, the
what?
Phoenix Rising trains.
Oh yeah. But before that, Teardown Flyer is apparently indefinitely closed. I'm assuming they're doing maintenance.
It should be. I believe it should be for maintenance
Yeah,
reasons.
because like whenever I think of these parks doing these 365 resorts, whenever they do maintenance for stuff like this, generally
Oh well,
before the big boom of summer or
see, now this article says Pteranodon Flowers was not scheduled for maintenance and appears to be experiencing technical issues. Could be a lengthy closure. Um, but then again, I mean, I'm taking that with a grain of salt because it's from WDWNT.com's article.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's actually someone I know that works turn on flyers.
Mm.
So I could ask him.
No, no. Is that all the Florida? I'm trying to look to make sure we got.
Other than Phoenix Rising, yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising. So basically, the only reason we're talking about it is because they actually surprised us. They actually, it actually swings. It seems like I don't know why the POV didn't try to showcase that when they posted it today, but apparently they do swing, and that's cool. That actually is a different model, different dynamic. Let's see. Let's try to look at them here. Or is that just the POV? Yeah. So, in general, they did post the POV. It looks pretty fucking mid, if you ask me. But if you add on the swinging aspect, oh wow, it comes right up. It could really be something here. Not something great, but like something, you know. The showcases their new lap bars too. I'm assuming new little clamshells, and I'm not really sure where it could swing. To be honest, I'm assuming it's not sitting on the actual axle, so it's hard to see it. But yeah, this also leaves in the thoughts of okay, what, or this could also mean that BGW, Big Bad Wolf, whatever 2.0, could also swing, which would make sense why they're doing the Big Bad
Right.
Wolf.
Yeah.
25th, it makes more sense now, but still a terrible placement. You can do it somewhere else. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if yeah, I don't think the rat's still going to be that great, but we'll see. I'm glad that we're just getting a new model from B&M. This is actual new. That's not a stand-up. So yeah. And then I think that's all the Florida. So let's go through everything here, which I think mostly covered as now. It's just oh my god, Kennywood, yeah. So Kennywood's been having a week for sure. Oh, actually forgot. Celestial Roll finally tested with the dueling trains. That looks gas. That looks
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. Shoot, we did.
Uh,
Okay.
that looks really really good.
That is the one thing, the one little link from Florida. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it looks insane.
Yeah, the rest of this news just kind of just man, just kind of like what the fuck to these parks to be honest because
Well,
yes.
Kennywood's having a really bad week.
Yeah, so now I was gonna at first when I was posting this news, it was gonna be like, what the hell, Kennywood? Like, come on! Like, I literally just earlier in the cast, I'm saying how like you could have a great day, you know, you should go still. Now I'm just like, you should still go, but it's like, what the fuck? Why did you wait? Literally, what I was saying for the past 6 episodes. Like, hey, they're posted about Turtle, they're posted about Phantom's Revenge, they're posted about fucking Black Widow. What about Steel Curtain?
It's so fucking funny because like it's so true too. Oh my gosh. It's literally like they. So I can like, well, to jump into it, they're being sued, but like I
Yeah.
can understand it because when you say that, and it's so true. Like we've literally talked about how they are broadcasting multiple different things, and like they're just not talking about Steel Curtain. They're not talking
Yeah, they're
about
just
Steel
not
Curtain.
talking about the elephant in the room. Like, it's
Why?
literally
Because it's
like.
closed for the whole fucking season.
And they say that literally 3 days of her opening day. Or 4 days,
It
whatever it was. Like,
that is so like I don't know. I'm just
so the reason why they're getting
pallets. Come on
sued
now.
is because, I mean, I don't know how far this will actually go, but I kind of see where they're coming from. Because, I mean, you can't assume, like, say if 305 just didn't open for the year and they just didn't know.
Oh my god, I'd be so
Yeah,
mad.
like, we can't, I'm not sure, but, like, in the sense of what Kennywood was doing, showing everything, all this stuff, having Steel Curtain there, and then waiting for literally the,
Right.
like, few days before opening. And then, yeah, people were probably expecting, you know, hey, hopefully Steel Curtain's open. I don't think it's gonna win anything, to be honest, but there is a dude that is suing, so let's see,
I think it's it might be end up being a class action thing or something, but I mean, it's definitely understandable because when you look at everything in context, it's a little. I can frown upon Kennywood for what they did, to be honest with you, because I mean, yeah, it's like 3 days before the season starts, and a lot of people have already bought season passes. Then you're gonna say the marquee attraction, if you're not talking about Phantoms, is gonna be closed the entire season. Could understand some people wanting a refund and feeling a little misled.
I like how this, I like how this like local news site for Pennsylvania or Pittsburgh has a poll asking us, "What do you think is the primary reason Kennywood closed Steel Curtain for the entire season?
Oh, a
Safety
thousand votes.
concerns
Let's
or
let's see
maintenance
what the results
issues?"
are.
And
It's definitely maintenance
I
issues,
was
but
like, "Isn't that kind of the same thing though?"
well, so I guess it would be maintenance issues that, if not fixed, would lead to safety concerns. But
Bruh, all the GPs said
well,
safety concerns. The Steelers must draft an offensive tackle in the draft. All right, I'm done. You lost me now.
this funny site.
All right, so from Trip Live, I have to assume it's a Pittsburgh based news site, but a New Kensington man is suing Kennywood, contending the West Mifflin Amusement Park with contending that the West Mifflin Amusement Park withheld information about a season-long closure, its flagship attraction, to bolster its season pass sales. Now, this guy, oh RC, back.
Whoops. Yep.
All right, so basically, I was just gonna say this guy has to be a fucking enthusiast.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's no
Yeah.
way, like, literally, because they withheld information about season long closure of its flagship attraction to bolster its season pass sales. Like, a GP
Well,
wouldn't complain about that.
yes, but the
You think it's a
smart thing
Kennywood
is
enthusiast?
the the smart thing is people are gonna hop on that though. Like people are gonna hop on and make it a class action thing
Yeah.
because people are gonna be like, oh, this guy's gonna get his money back. Let's all get our money back. Probably.
Joshua Miller filed a class action lawsuit with his attorney on Monday in Allegheny Court of Common Pleas. They could not immediately be reached for comment. Lawsuit alleges Kennywood and its parent company enticed Miller and others to buy season passes with advertisements that featured the steel curtain and other attractions. Miller believed Steel Curtain is promised on Kennywood's website to make a lasting impression would be running this season when he purchased the pass. Kennywood spokesperson declined to comment on the lawsuit. The lawsuit contends that Kennywood violated the state's unfair trade practices and consumer protection. Miller is seeking $100 per violation, $100 per violation for himself and anyone who purchased season passes before the park. I'm sorry. You're only asking for $100? Like, what's the? I feel like you're losing money in this.
Yeah. I mean, I like this take on it where it's just kind of like it's probably not going to come into much of anything, and if people are really going to complain and push the issue, they'll just quietly get a refund.
Yeah.
Like, and it's going to be those select people that actually are like really pissed off that they bought a pass and Steel Curtain's closed for this season.
Steel Curtain closed in August for maintenance work. Announced days before it. Yeah. So, I just find that a little funny, but I agree. Like, let's talk about it, because they had a week. They announced Steel Curtain closed for season. SNS, like, Steel Curtain, or Kennywood, I guess, have finally come to an agreement that took a little bit too long to where they could not officially do it over the off season. Just terrible, terrible on the guests, and just honestly just looks bad on Kennywood, Palace, and SNS. Not gonna lie, but
Yep. Yep.
They are finally announcing that they're starting it. Hopefully we're seeing it all. Every time someone's in the damn park, there's work done on it. I'm just hoping that it gets down to that. I doubtful, but I'm pressing X for doubt for sure. But my man can hope. But really, yeah, the way that they waited and made this heartfelt video saying, we're doing what we can, but it sounds like they are doing like the final foundation work, like almost like basically what they should have done. Maybe even beefing up supports too. Make some chungus supports. Because really RMC pulled out, the rumor was because they knew they needed more budget so that they could add more foundation, more supporting. Said, all right, fuck you, SNS. You're our man. And SNS should have stepped in and said, hey, we need to do this too. Now, before I get into that, I've officially come off the SNS train, not just because of this, but because, hear me out, their attractions are probably guaranteed to be fucked. So besides the fucking free spins, coaster wise, I'm saying they're extreme coasters. So Ijanaika luckily has actually been doing fine. Dododampa, it's fucked. Hypersonic, fucked. What else is having? I swear there was another one that was like having some issues. But regardless, they are. Oh yeah, the one didn't one recently have an incident? Like they crashed into each other or something in China? That definitely. We talked about that, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, it's maintenance issue. Oh, apparently Max Force is having maintenance issues now. Like,
Can't forget Ring Racer.
why don't I see Max Force here? Oh my God, Ring Racer. Wait, was
Max
that
Force
SNS? I thought that was.
isn't yeah, it's SNS. Max Force isn't necessarily the greatest operationally, as far as I know either.
So I'm saying
Complex
I'm
run.
just. I officially don't want to see Axis coasters. As
I
cool as they are,
oh
I will never be able to fucking ride it, man. It's just a waste of space. It's just a waste of space. SNS just needs to figure out how to make a fucking looping coaster before they can make a coaster that train loops you around itself while backflipping while like twerking on you. Like no, yeah, I need them to just settle down and make a regular fucking coaster before trying to innovate or change the wheel. Yeah. Ugh. SNS, man. But yeah, Kennywood is still on there. Like, what the fuck? You guys should have done what needed to be done early on or before it opened. Now, it would have sucked for them to have to push the opening year back, and then the pandemic happened. but yeah,
uh
they didn't know that was gonna happen, so yeah, you should have pushed it back, and you definitely should have because this wouldn't have happened. It's just so bad. Ring Racer, dude. Oh my. Yeah, excuse me. I don't know why I was thinking of the fucking Knott's Berry Farm Togo attraction. It's called something similar. But yeah, Ring Racer literally like what the fuck. Apparently that was designed by Alan fucking Schilke too, and I have a hard time really like figuring that out because like that is that's probably the worst layout that's standing on planet Earth. Have you ever seen that layout?
what's
Look,
up?
have you ever seen the layout of Ring Racer?
Yeah.
Fucking awful. You launch into a weird overbank and literally straight track for the rest of the ride. And what did you send?
T3 has been officially completely removed
Yeah. See, I
as of now.
was gonna put that, but I'm like T3 is T3. Like
Well,
you can go somewhere.
still news. Still
Yeah.
news.
I'm just like, I just. This is like why I almost didn't put Phoenix Rising until we found out it was like somewhat substantial with a new model being put into the market here. Like T3 is. I didn't get to ride it, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I'm.
And at Six Flags Over Georgia this past weekend, all of the drive tires have been pulled off of Kid Flash.
All of them.
So, yes.
Wow.
Yikes. And then KD Construction.
Did they push the fence back? It almost feels like they did. This is gonna be so fucking cool, bro.
I'm honestly, now that I see this image, Definitely more interested to how that whole plaza is going to look with the coaster coming in. That's awesome. I'm gonna get to see that all season long.
Mm. Oh man, this is only okay. So last shitting on it because yeah, we gotta get we gotta get through this. Cedar Point. I'm sorry, bro. You. There's only one thing, and I was thinking of every fucking thing, and I'm like, okay, if you make them free, they can somewhat be abused. But fuck that. Take that's better
Yeah.
than the like. I don't know how can they be abused? Are they abused at fucking Universal?
You know, I it's
That's
really like you're not gonna have a perfect solution, but what they decided to do in this situation with a new ride revamp slash reopen slash whatever you want to call it, this was very sad
yeah.
that this is what they chose to do.
After 6 years
Like,
of after Steel Vengeance, where they had the free lockers, whatever, and seeing what has worked in the industry, Doctor Diabolical's Wildcats Revenge, and you still go with the old way, and then make it act. And to me, it just sits wrong in my tongue. Just terrible taste in my mouth, because they're making all this safety for us, and I get it's a 120 mph launch. I get that. I get that 100%. But it was their fault. This ride even exists. That's why it's like you're doing all this and you struggle to even give a settlement to the person you've changed their life forever. You then don't allow people who are literally covering your news for years just because they cover the bad shit that you do because you're not perfect. And now they're not allowed because the Sandusky Register got banned. I don't know if you saw that. They're not allowed to be at media day because they're the ones always showing the dirt underneath Cedar
yeah.
Point. Which honestly, at this point, they're just what's the dirty like dust ball from Peanuts?
Pigpen,
Yeah,
right? Is that what
I don't know. That's essentially what I see Cedar Fair. They're like, you're not hiding anything, bro. There's all the dirt's on your face. Like,
Well, it's like it's just annoying. It's like everything boils down to their issues, which caused everything to happen that led up to Dragster closing.
yeah,
And then it's like you have this opportunity to make I'm just like with this opportunity to open a new ride and every like if you look at all the other parks and what they're doing like recently it's just like disappointing that they're not having a better system for loose articles and lockers. Like that's just inexcusable.
yeah.
Not because other rides in the same park, other rides in parks like isn't there like I mean if you look like Twimbers, like other rides in parks in your same chain, and you can't give us something good for a brand new ride? What?
I don't. We like. Let's get it straight. We don't care that we have to put our phone away for how long.
Yeah, no,
That
it's
we
not,
don't
that's
give a
fine.
shit about. It's the fact. It's the principle. It's literally like I have friends who have to go and basically force themselves to get ADA when they generally don't have to, just because on rides like Still Vengeance, like Scoob, like he literally has to take off his whole insulin, like all his shit for that, and
Yeah,
now like literally that's forcing him to get like pay per attraction at these parks. Like he literally has to pay for a locker for all that stuff. Being in long lines feel like shit, and it's just I don't understand in terms of I said I'm fine without my phone because I don't have any disability that requires me to be keeping up with somebody and or stuff. And you're probably saying, oh, they probably shouldn't be in line for Top Thrill 2. Whatever. But maybe that's not physical enough to stop them from getting on a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's
yeah.
just, there is so much, they're asking for it this year, bro. I feel so bad for the ops because that is not their fault. They didn't fucking put these policies in, but they're
It's
going to get
gonna
the
be
brunt
a
of it.
shit show. It's really gonna be a shit show because it's like So what's gonna end up happening is it's going to just be more negative than anything else with people unhappy dealing with the restrictions that they have with loose articles and lockers, and it's just gonna end up being shitty, I feel like. In a sense of like just no one's gonna be happy in that situation. Whereas if you just do free lockers, it'd be a lot easier.
Like,
Has to be a lot easier.
you guys already
Like I
make $40 on parking.
there's just like okay, so it's like if because the queue basically is the same, like that like grid inside of in between the two launch strip sections or whatever. So it's like that's no excuse to not find some way to incorporate free lockers just because you have the same like queue that you had in the past. Like that's just they could have figured something out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you make it free.
Yeah.
That's like,
It's just
and
like
I don't agree with the abuse because like that how that could be a thing because there was like a very small minority saying that. We would see that at like parks like Universal or something already.
that's like I mean, but and then so the only thing that I could really see it being a big deal is like if like they used like a different locker OS than like the ones at like Steve or other places in the park,
Bro,
which they should have, by the way. They should upgrade and start using the locker system that Universal uses 100%.
or at least
Or
Wildcats Revenge or
Disney.
Dr.
I mean,
D's lockers.
Disney's lockers are pretty good. Like if I'm thinking about like Tron's in particular, but I mean the only real problem is like if they didn't have enough of those at Dragster, and then people are like scamming them and just using those free lockers all day or something. But like if you look at a park like Universal, it's the same kind of locker style all the way around the park, and they're all free for the most part. Like at the rides, at least.
Mm-hmm.
It's like in that instance, it's not as big of a deal. And then if it gets to the point where you're nickel and diming your customers because you're pissed about them not spending $5 on an all-day locker and instead of because they're using a free one, like that's just like that's ridiculous. Like it just all boils down into ridiculousness. It feels like. You should, bottom line, just have free lockers.
So I put up a theoretical about somebody that might actually try to do this. So imagine the scenario: you wait on an average busy day at Steel or Cedar Point, 60, 90 minutes to get a free locker at Steel Vengeance. I'm assuming you have to ride at that point. I don't think there's a way you could just leave the lockers, but you have to ride the ride. So then you ride the ride, you walk over to Top Thrill 2, you leave your shit at the locker. So then you, let's say it's like opening 2 hours minimum. Like you go there. I think that's the time limit, by the way. We were talking about this last night. The time limit's like 2 hours for the lockers. I don't know if they changed them or if they're different at Cedar Point, but for Twisted Timbers at least, it is 2 hours. So you go there, you leave Top Thrill 2, and you have to talk to the ride ops to open your locker. Hopefully they didn't move your shit already, because it doesn't take too long for you to get back there. They had to open up a new locker. Honestly, on a dead day or like a Hollow Weekend Thursday night, first week of Hollow Weekends, that sounds like that's a possible move. But any actual normal day at Cedar Point, that's just troll, bro. Like
It's just not possible. Or I guess it's just like very. It's definitely possible, but it's like inconvenient in the sense of wait an hour and a half, put your stuff in the Steve lockers, ride, go all the way over to Dragster, wait 2, 3 hours, ride, then come all the way back and get your free stuff, get your stuff back out of the free locker.
I just they the fact that they're trying to make, oh sir, we have to charge you. I'm so sorry, we have to charge you. That's where it doesn't sit right with me at all. But they were gonna get it, but they're probably gonna make too much money to even see. They're gonna be grinning through their Benjamins, man. It's just, yeah, yeah. All you can wish they could do better. Hopefully, all I can do is hope, man. But last of the news, the last of his GCI here, showcasing some freaky shit. Cause like, what? That's all I'm gonna say. So they showing off new concepts. They're showing off compact coasters that look like they're utilizing Titan Track. By the way, all of these look like they're utilizing Titan Track. I don't think any of these utilize just regular wooden track.
Yeah, this concept sheet is very interesting. Like, my thing with it is like they all incorporate or seem to incorporate Titan Track with inversions for the most part, or some sort of just elements that we have not seen GCI actually construct in a ride yet.
Yeah, like, so I'm gonna go from most normal to unorthodox here. The Model Compact and Wild Compact, those look like the Zambezi Zinger or like type of, but obviously more twister. Like they don't go out and around just the terrain of the park as much, but they're definitely compact. Don't take up as much space. Definitely their family model probably. From here we have the God. I guess the compact is the next fucking one. This is just, I'm assuming not as mild as the mild compact, but not as wild as the wild compact. And then the switch track, what? Yeah, I'm just confused here. I'm not gonna lie though, it almost looks like GCI is kind of losing. Like, I don't know if they're changing their identity. Hopefully they don't lose it. Then they have the out and back they're advertising. The slab coasters are really, it starts getting interesting because, well, they have actually. Let's go with the mountain coaster because I'm assuming the mountain coaster is a terrain coaster. They could. I don't think they're making a mountain coaster, but that actually looks wooden. So, out of all of these, all the models we've seen so far are like hybrid though. But the slab coasters look like they're mind blower size in terms of like how much area they take, but they have crazy profiling. Inversions even, like what RC was saying. And now we got the hybrid shuttle coaster from GCI. And we got, it literally has 2 spikes and a loop and a 0G roll. And we got a hybrid launch coaster, literally a vertical top hat from fucking GCI. Wow, that's see, for me, I have a hard time seeing this actually coming to fruition because we haven't even seen any of their big hybrid models be built anyway. Like that model that sits at IAPA every year. Like we still see them building wooden coasters. So
And that's it, pretty much.
I'm like, and Zambezi Zinger is somewhat Titan Track on it, but they really had to put Titan Track just for the Infinity Flyers to use the turn lift.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear where the other Titan Track is. It doesn't make sense. Like this is like, so. In fact, all these concepts show this, and the profiling on them is very funky and in a good way. Like it does look fun, but yeah, I'm not sure Wood would be able to do the same profiling as some of the stuff they try to do here. So I get that. It almost looks like they're trying to compete with RMC in a way, which is kind of weird. I thought they were in the wooden coaster market, so yeah, they're really trying to spread into a kind of the wild, very fast-paced, yeah, tight layouts.
GCI build something.
I mean, what are they building now? Didn't they just build? No, that was Gravity Group.
They've got
Zambezi Zinger. That's what
Project
they fucking
Idea too.
Oh yeah. Does
So
that have Titan Track? Is that a hybrid or am I bugging?
I'm not sure.
All right, let me go through. So that's all the news. Lots of fucking news. We're back.
It says wood custom hybrid with Infinity Flyers. So yeah, that is all the news. So
okay, let me pull up the Twitter so we can go through that first because y'all. For the 420 special, we don't got anyone on. We don't got really. Well, we're probably gonna smoke a bit more now, honestly. But now we're gonna do a little game. And I'm not sure any other cast has done this. So maybe I'm bugging. I thought this was gonna be fun. So y'all, I asked for y'all random coasters to send to us. Could be any coaster, your favorite, your least favorite, just a random one that popped in your head. Oh shit, I missed Show. Thank you, Show, for that. Thank you, Show, for putting it in. But Twitter, y'all went the fuck off. That's all I gotta say. I really appreciate that, because what we're doing is we're taking all your random coasters and we are gonna have a draft based on that. So, yeah, on Instagram and Twitter side, we're gonna see what happens here. Oh, did you see Instagram? Oh my god.
I did not.
So, how many do we have all together? I need to like write these down. So I'm gonna put it in. Okay. I'm just gonna put it in here and tell everyone, but Show, shout outs to Show, gave us Mamba. B, Donna from Close to Heat, shout outs, but gave us Iron Menace. Theme Park Stories, hung out with him a few weeks ago at King's Dominion. It was a grand time. Hopefully more parks this year. Oops, I just put Theme Park Stories. Cobra's Curse.
Shaking my head.
Star Chaser. So is it Star Chaser or Star Chaser Express?
It's a Star Chaser. That's the Jetstar defunct from
Okay.
KK.
Oh my god. Twisted Cyclone. This is already pretty best coaster on here is Mamba. So Rougarou. But Star Chaser came from Surveillance and Twisted Cyclone came from Biff. Shout outs to Coast of Heat. Shout outs to y'all. Mitchell. That's an inside joke with Mitchell. Mitchell? Yeah, Rougarou. Jimmy Ford. Been very active on our social, so I appreciate that on Twitter. Pony Express. Where is that exactly again?
Knots.
Okay.
I think, right?
I
Pony
think so.
Express. Knots. Yeah, it's a moto coaster.
That's disgusting.
That's a credit and forget it right there.
From Coaster
I won't lie to
underscore
you.
fan, Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. I love that that's on here.
I know. Yeah, I saw that and I like that too.
The Voyage
I really want to get on Lost Coaster.
from Florida
Funny
Coasters.
enough.
I really want to. It looks so fucking, literally like it's just character. That ride is just character.
You need rides like that for sure.
Yes. Roller Coaster Lover, Peachers 14, Montu, Wakes 35, Raging Bull. Now, I don't think others have been on Raging Bull yet. But...
I know, we got to get out to Great America.
And Brent, Jaguar, where? I could tell you, at Knott's Berry Farm? I don't think it's still up, bro. Is this ride still up, dude? Did you ride this?
What? Which one?
Jaguar?
Jaguar. I think that might be a credit I'm missing actually after 2 Knott's visits. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I'm missing that one. I was mad. I wanted to get on that. Zero's heavily.
2016? 2019? Why have I not heard of or seen this ride ever in my life?
It's a family coaster.
Yeah, but still. If I would have known, then it's like, that's another ride that's down at this park that's just not been... Okay. It's themed. Yeah, it's really at Knott's. This is like Super Duper Looper, but without the looper.
The looper.
Okay. Yeah.
Do we have different ones from Instagram, or is it just the Twitter ones?
We do have different ones on Instagram. I need to grab those, but I'm just putting them down so I have them written out. But K Bob Tech gave us Santa Cruz Giant Dipper. It's the last one on Twitter here. So now Insty. Let's see. So I love this one that Nick gave us, little doozy for. He gave us Supersonic Odyssey. Did you look at the POV of that?
I have not seen that, no.
Let me show you this. It's definitely a fucking ride. It's from Malaysia. It is an Intamin made in 2003, and it's all indoors and it goes around the indoor of this park. Let's see, where's the newer POVs? There's only 2. Wow. So yeah, let me show you this first, because we got to look at all the coasters we got here, because we're drafting them. Oh god, what? Oh, I thought this was a 3-seater Intamin. What the fuck? No, it's a 2-seater. These trains, though. What? Like, what model even is this, bro? It looks like it's in a mall. I don't even know how it had speed to even go to where it did. Is this like an extreme Nickelodeon shriek? That's what I'm getting like the vibes of right now. Well, there's a loop there. There's a loop. Oh, God! That transition did not look pleasant. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What are the other 2?
So that's the one that Nick gave us. Oh my god.
Supersonic
Vic,
Odyssey roller coaster.
So Vic gave Supersonic Odyssey. So not Nick, but Vic from Black Coast Society. He gave us Firebird. And he also added, why can't that bird just stay down for the count, lol. Yeah, that ride is terrible. I generally don't understand.
Firebird is horrible.
I don't know how you can make it worse when it was a fucking stand-up before, but apparently that's possible. Though, we just met Infuriated Plum at Hershey Park. Actually, that was one thing I forgot about this whole recap. Met 2 people from there. That was very nice actually, because literally just helped that weight Fahrenheit so much. Just to be able to talk and nerd out about coasters, and I think they're also going to be at a Hollywood Nights. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a vibe. They're from the northeastern area actually, so definitely have rides on. I think forgot their home park is Kenobi Lake.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was awesome talking with them.
Love to get to Kennedy Lake.
They gave Mind Blower, a Fun Spot America Kissing Me. Okay.
If that's the last one, we should have just 16 then.
No, there's actually a few more.
Okay.
Oh, I'm mad we got a repeat.
Which one repeated?
So Burn Up Stops. Met him opening weekend. Chill guy. He put fire and then a bird. And I'm like, that's clearly Firebird. So I feel bad, but yeah, I didn't think that. Honestly, I am shocked everyone gave a different answer to this point. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it's not just a bunch of like Voyage, Velocity, just over and over again.
So Hyperion from Coaster Shorts, Brian, big homie. Big homie and big fan of the cast. So shout outs to you, man. That's like one of the few elite rides we have on this list.
Which one? What's the last?
Hyperion.
Oh, Hyperion. Okay.
And Meg, shout out to the
Ooh.
Meg, and You're Gonna Die Bitch just came back. Go ahead and give it a listen, yo. It should be coming back soon at least. I know they were recording. Uh, Napoku. Napoku Air Coaster. I think that's the SLC, if I remember correctly. God. Is that the SLC?
Lost Island.
Oh, it's the SLC, bro.
Oh boy.
No,
All
it's
right,
fine.
all right. That's
It's
fair.
fine.
I feel like we got a pretty good list
That's what I'm
to pick
saying, bro.
from.
This is really good. And finally, your boy Gavin. Gavin Phillips. He
Please tell me it's
gave
Cosmic Rewind.
he gave us Hagrid's.
Ah, okay. I like that too. I like that too. I had a feeling to be a Florida one for sure.
All right, so all together, Mamba, Iron Menace, Cobra's Curse. Let me actually number this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so that really sucks that Burn Up Stop's answer was a repeat because we would have 20.
Okay, so we
So
gotta let's get one more on the list.
let's do a random coaster on RCDV.
Yeah, no, 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 hold on. Do the Wordle or the Coastal for today, and let's just see what it is, and let's pick that.
Okay. That's
Easy.
a funny way of doing it. All right, let me go to.
Imagine it's a fucking repeat though. Oh my
That'd be
gosh,
pretty high rollers on brand.
that would be great.
Where the fuck is Coastal, bro? Coastal, literally right in front of me. It's the daily.
All right. Start off with I
Jaguar.
mean, we could. All right, yeah, that works too. Let's say let's do
It's
something from the list.
okay.
Imagine it's a fucking repeat of Jaguar. That'd be great. First guess.
I would, bro. That'd be so weird if Jaguar was a daily. Cause like I'm telling you, I forgot that ride. I didn't even know, like what the fuck. I'm gonna do Raging Bull. Oh fuck.
Oh, not US, not BM. Oh boy, it's a sit down. More it has inversions.
Smiler.
Oh, I mean, you can try that. Not UK.
Not UK. Less than 14. I
Oh my
think.
God! Wait, what? It has an inversion, but it's less than 100 feet tall. Oh boy,
Furious
this
Baco. No, but it's not.
this makes things a
It's
little
not.
bit
It's
more
too
difficult.
fast. Because it's 53 miles an hour, but it has an inversion. What's Saw? It's not in the UK though. So, Abismo.
I'm pretty lost here on this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Abismo. It's not in Spain. It's not Mar, but it's definitely sit down. It has one
One
inversion.
inversion.
Ride to Happiness.
That's got to be too
Ride to...
tall and
What
right?
else
Or am I
could it
tripping?
be? What else could it be? I'm going Ride to Happiness. Okay. Okay.
It's a sit down.
Yeah.
Right to
What?
happiness has 5
It is a
inversions.
sit down. It just spins. Okay. Like that's okay.
Bro,
It's not not. It's
what?
not in
Oh,
Belgium.
this is click the hint real quick.
R.
Oh, it's R.
What R? What? What coaster has a hard R?
Ring Racer. I'm just kidding. I don't know. This one actually has me stumped. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know
So
the daily was. I was thinking, hoping to be like a U.S. coaster we've ridden or something. If we're getting our 20th pick for the draft.
Ring Racer. Rita doesn't have an inversion, I swear. And it's not
Probably
the
too
UK.
tall, too fast. Rita's like a launch, isn't it?
Yeah. Not Ride to Happiness.
Wait. Hold on. I think we're thinking about this the wrong way. It's probably.
Raising
Is it
Cane's.
maybe? Sometimes I think maybe it's like an arrow with one loop or something. Like
Ugh.
it's got to be so troll. Like it's some random roller coaster called roller coaster, like in a country that we have no clue. With one inversion, like.
Rides. Oh my god. So what I'll do is I'll put in like. Oh, yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to put something random right now to get this. It's not
Well, let's try
Ruger.
and narrow it down some more.
Rampage. That's in America. Ravage.
Is there any coasters that start with the letter R that recently got built or in the last like 10, 15 years in like Dubai, Saudi, like somewhere over there? Is it one of those maybe? I'm trying to think like
Runaway.
it's gotta have a
Run.
loop though.
It's gotta have one inversion.
One inversion.
It's like, what the fuck? And it's not in Spain, Belgium, or the UK. Like,
This is so
what's that one ride
scuffed.
in Japan? That one, like, indoor coaster. That literally has one inversion or some shit. Man,
I'm lost on this one, I'm not gonna lie. Very lost on this one.
Rock and roller. No. I need something out of state for me to feel better, but like, fuck it. I'm just gonna pick something because I need a hint. So it's not Vekoma, it's sit down, and it definitely has one inversion. It's more than 36 feet at least. Huh?
Tivoli Gardens? Oh no, it's not.
T.
TIVO. Uh,
Bro, this
I have
coastal's
no
kicking
clue.
our ass. Bro, I want
It's
to
just
go
because
to
it's out of the States.
I want to
Like,
go to
it's like,
Ultimate Roller Coaster really bad. I'm not doing it though. I'm stumped. Yeah, they got me.
it's actually like,
There's a
this
Demon
was
Slayer roller
dumb.
coaster.
It's
I
in
knew it was in Japan. I
Japan.
knew it. Raging Spirits?
Tokyo Disney Sea. Yeah, okay.
What the fuck?
Click on the POV, because this is what we're doing for our 20th, our 20th, coaster.
What the
Raging
fuck?
fucking spirits.
Isn't this an Indiana Jones fucking clone? Like, isn't this a wild mouse and a fucking... Nah, bro. What the fuck is this? Because I swear, like, a park has an Indiana Jones coaster that's like a wild mouse, kind of. Honestly, I kind of like the theming. Why are there over the shoulder? There is an inversion. I forgot. There's an inversion. So you're supposed to be like on mine trains.
A mine train with an inversion?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
what I'm saying. Like, what?
screw that.
I'm not gonna lie. These look like the same. So I'm looking at RCDB after, but this looks like the same ride system as Rocket Roller Coaster a bit, but with like literally they just made it a mine train, like the car aesthetic. All right, we climbed the lift, and to the right, a 180-degree turnaround. Oh my god. Really? This is just like a new gen Wild Mouse.
Except it's not new gen.
Yeah, like it's not. It's from fucking 2000. What now?
I don't even know.
So there literally is one loop in it. Like I just saw that. It looks like a Wildcat. This looks like a Wildcat in a Disney park.
This was a bit of a mind-altering experience for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what?
Ew! Don't tell me the ride's about to end. Oh my
Can I
god!
get a big old thumbs down
Hold up, that's a
on that
Disney
one?
Sea? That's the park that has the fucking... Hold up. That's the park with the best entrance to a Disney park. Yes, it has fucking Journey to the Center of the Earth, and you have that there? Oh, come the fuck on. Replace it immediately.
Let's run the
It's
draft.
on there. It's on there.
I can't believe that's how we end up with our 20th pick, and then it's just the most scuffed trying to figure out what the 20th coaster is.
Bro, I'm not this point. Might as well just put Firebird on twice.
We both get Firebird. Unless one
No,
of us
I'll
just
take
refuses
it
to draft
twice,
it.
and then it's like a free card of do whatever you want. But no, I'm gonna put on what you call it, Raging Spirits. Like my spirits raging, seeing all the money wasted in that attraction. To be honest. All right. Let's see. Is this gonna be it? This is the football theme. Let's see.
That's funny. Isn't there a draft on tonight or something? Or is
What's
it
it?
like soon? It's
Oh
like this
yeah,
week.
it is soon.
I
Oh, it's
thought so.
gonna do the. We're gonna do the chime, I guess. We're gonna. Well, this is. Well, we're doing it. Our first draft of this cast.
Da-da-na-na-na. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. That's definitely the soundbite. That's so funny. That's the chime for sure.
Oh,
So how do you wanna
wait.
organize
Yeah,
our
we didn't.
draft? Is the main
so,
thing.
so
Just pick him
my
first.
my rule I had that was shitpost before everyone was he has a bigger coaster count, so I get to choose first. Cause yeah, it makes no sense really, but yeah, yeah.
Sure.
But no, we're just gonna do a virtual coin flip.
Ooh, yeah, just Google coin flip real quick.
Let me turn on the lights real quick. Oh, so when do they start doing the chime? Because I swear I only hear it like the first day of the NFL, and they definitely do not use it again. But I could be bugging.
I'm not sure. Random. Hold on, let me see
Pack
something
another one
real
for this,
quick.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might have to go outside and hit a bowl real quick.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because yeah, this is gonna be silly. At least I'm packed. See, if you need to go out and take a smoke break real quick, everyone, go hit your carts, roll up real quick, pack your bowls if you need to. Man, we need like a smoke break segment. I don't even know what that would be, to be honest. Just like
Tough
talking
for
about.
me because I gotta go outside and do a whole process with getting my bong ready and everything. But
Oh shit.
yeah, so it wouldn't be like instantaneously.
I mean, if you want to, I don't care. Still, you can go. I ain't trying to hold you.
Alright. I mean, I could hop on the call on my phone just to keep chatting, but
Okay, yeah,
you want to
that
just
actually
take
works too.
a little cast intermission real quick?
Whatever works with you. If you want to do it on your
All right.
phone out there, or if you want to just chill and then come back.
Yeah, let me be right back for a sec.
Alrighty. Hello.
Yo, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna say if the quality of my mic doesn't sound too different, because I know you like go in and edit everything. I could stay on here for the rest of it. Otherwise, I'm gonna just hit a ball rope.
It doesn't sound too different. So, yeah, you're good. If you want to start that, I'm going to take my last hit now. Oh, but yeah, are you actually good out there? Because I actually have some. There's two little tidbits. Well, actually, there's one thing of news, but.
Yeah.
Alright, so. There was another Voltron POV that was actually a POV that I saw that was a. Wow. Looks great. But regardless of that. Oh, I guess the only news from that was the show scene at the beginning. The fucking track moves you up and down
Up and down, as in like
before the launch. Like it literally almost
before the.
like has like a bungee type of like it like literally moves up and down like it's like vibrating and then it launches. Oh my god! I don't know how
Actually sounds really innovative and cool.
I don't know how they're gonna have that running, but if they can keep that like actually reliable, somewhat incredible.
I mean, you'd have to assume that it's um done on purpose to be part of the experience. So I'm sure it's able to be upkept, I would hope.
But yeah, last thing, King's Dominion is a small little thing. I think it's confirmed, at least from KD Fanatics, that Let's Get Wild, that has been at the Jungle X area, the show, for 2 years, is at least not coming back this year. As
Right.
I mean,
I guess with that construction.
that's
Yeah.
exactly the main reason. I think that's going on is, yeah, the construction is where they held a lot of the props and where people thought literally track and stuff was there before, but it was just literally props for Let's Get Wild. They actually can't be there now because of that, and I guess there's no other place for them to come on
Yeah,
out
I
and
guess
do their thing.
events, and then maybe when they open the 2025 coaster, we'll having that plaza again. Let's
Exactly.
go.
I was like, all of that with Let's Get Wild. Ooh. So I'm hoping it's temporary because, like, I made a tweet about it. Like, it might have just been a show for some, but like, I genuinely like if you sat and watched it, even passing by, it was like very well done, and it really brought life to Jungle X. Like, especially how they hyped it up for each show. Like, it was awesome. I honestly thought it was one of the best things Kingsman done in like since I remembered being around. Like, it was just such a good thing. Granted, they took out a song or an act from last year, but from 2022, but generally well done. Like, that's the type of stuff that was like the level of like not as good as Ghost in the Machine in terms of like stuff outside of the coasters and rides that they're just doing well at, but like it's the stuff like that where people can go and hey, I don't just gotta go to this park for coasters or just for rides. Like,
Very, very nice addition to the ambiance of Jungle X as well.
exactly. Like,
It's a very, very good addition. Hope
I
they
li-
bring it back.
like I loved seeing it. This sounds fucked up, but I loved seeing it when I would get off at 305 for the marathon and then go into Twisted or Grizzly or whatever, and seeing it just pass by, just the actors giving it their all and hot ass days, interacting with the kids sitting on the mats and stuff. Like, it was just, I loved it. With Tambili in the back too, like it just fit, and that's why I'm saying I'm really hoping they bring it back with the new whatever wing we get, if it is a wing, you know, the new ride that they're adding.
If it is a wing.
Bro, I'm just saying, if they said gotcha and it's actually like some Vekoma tilt or some shit, I'm gonna be fucking ugh.
That's all good, bro. We're getting a surf coaster. You didn't hear?
It better be the Vekoma surf coaster. It better be the patent that got fucking stolen, that they thought it got stolen. Like, ugh. Yeah, let me take this here. Start up with the draft. So, yeah, let me get a coin flip after. By the way, we are smoking Eyes Peeled tonight. It's been one of my go-tos, for sure. And I am blasted. Just letting you know, because
I'm about to get some more permanent marker, I think.
oh shit.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
our boy on telly's got some permanent marker right now. We'll probably order some soon.
So, shit, why are you flipping now? So, I can't tell if that's heads or tails. I'm assuming that's tails. So, heads or tails, RC?
Tails never fails.
What'd you say?
Tails never fails.
No, I guess you're not wrong. In a lot of few ways. I mean, are you ass or boob guy?
I'm not even going to speak on that just for coincidence sake.
But you say tails, okay. We're flipping, you see it. Fuck you. That's all I gotta say. Alright, you get the first pick. God! That's not fair. It's not fair. This list is so... The depth chart is so wrong. That, like, this is not fair for the first pick. Okay, so... Are you ready to make your pick?
Yeah, I'm just also simultaneously smoking, so...
Alright, you want to hit your bowl first?
I'm sure there's no surprise, but with the number one overall pick... Are you playing the chime?
Alright, go ahead.
I'm sure it's to no surprise, but with the number one pick, the number one overall pick, in the first High Rollers fan input coaster draft, I will be selecting none other than the Voyage from Holiday World.
Yeah. I mean, we have actually both written this coaster in the one I will probably be picking next week. Both have not ridden, but it kind of just makes the most sense. But yeah, Voyage, literally not even close to maybe only one other ride. There's only close to it on this list. Like, okay, so, So I'm gonna try to. We're gonna tweet out our list after to see, and put on our Instagram to see who has the better list and see what people think. And then we can vote on that. But because of that competition, I'm actually gonna have to not just troll here. I'm gonna troll later, but all right. My next pick for my first pick. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna turn it down a bit just in case, because it might be too fucking loud. But I'm gonna go with Hyperion.
Okay. All right.
Because I gotta play it safe. I was gonna just go with a. Fuck. I mean, the best Woody's already taken here. But I know. The next pick, unless you don't take it, I'm gonna hopefully snag that next. But I'm not. We'll see. So round two is ended.
But I'm gonna have to go with Hagrid's here.
So you're going with Hagrid's now.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Taking a ball real quick.
So for me, my number 2. Oh god, is I'm gonna go with the wild card. Go with Lost Coaster Superstition Mountaineer.
I thought this was supposed to be competitive.
It is competitive. What are you talking about? I just think that I got a little bit more time with a few of these other coasters here. I think. I
wanted to get that one, but like later, on the second.
Yeah, and
the sleeper pick.
It's such a unique pick. It's the most unique one out of all of these. That yeah, I gotta go with that. You hit the wooden coaster, and you get kind of dark ride or dark coaster-ish. There is some maintenance issues because it can't run in the rain at all. But yeah, I think you're hitting a lot of marks there, so I might as well go for it early.
Okay. You got a draft board you're cooking when you lost your stream? Or a list?
I could just make a list. I probably should do that, to be honest. Hold up. New.
Yeah, I can just do this.
Okay, so I'm going to share that instead. Lost Coaster. Alright. What is your number 3 RC?
Give me just a sec.
And they're having a minute here as you're doing a bit of deliberation in the last few minutes before this pick. It seems to be 2 minutes left. Are there going to be a trade? Is there going to be...
I'm going to go ahead and take Twisted Cyclone off the board.
Twisted Cyclone. Okay.
Really round out this park early.
Huh.
Already got my family coaster. Kind of got a second family coaster with Twisted Cyclone. But,
I'm so mad at you. Bro.
Then I got my number 1. Alright, here, I updated the list in episode 47. If you see what I get.
So, for me, I'm going with Mamba. Give me that Mamba.
Where's Mamba at?
It's right at the top there, buddy.
I see. I slept on that one.
So I'm saying maybe I can get a few slip through here, get them late. But I get the Mamba in. So but now we got the Hyper, and it's not boring and mild. So yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
But now for your number 4.
Oh, this is tough. Shoot, let's go Raging Bull. Raging Bull.
I was saying,
Yeah.
I was like, Fortune or Raging Bull. I don't want that. I don't want that ride. I haven't even rode it, but just
You don't want Raging Bull?
bro, I
What?
heard nothing good about that ride besides a few niche opinions on it that like it a lot.
I mean, I'm trying to please the crowd, At the same
Yeah, I feel
time.
like there's a few other rides in
But
here I could please the crowd with. Like, for example, I'm gonna go with Iron Menace because
okay.
that's a dive machine. That's a B&M, but it's all go. It's all go, and it gets the job done quick. It shows her tricks early.
More
It
for
doesn't. It doesn't extended stay. All right. So yeah, and it's a dive machine, like I said. So the crowd's obviously gonna be pleased from that. So we got the hyper in there, and we got the true crowd pleaser with the B&M
Oh, so
dive.
I'm really liking this draft so far. I'm not gonna lie. With my fifth pick, I'm gonna take Montu.
I was trying to get Matu this round. I was like, but I'm like, I don't want to go that early for Montu. It's like, okay, okay.
There's
So,
just not a lot of depth left on this list. It's coming down towards the end here.
so you're taking out all the all the coaches on. Oh God. Okay.
This was a
Give me
competitive
a mind
draft.
blower, bro.
Yeah.
We got
I know.
two Woodies, and I could probably make it. Actually, when it gets relocated, I get it actually built by Gravity Group. Appreciate you.
I was definitely taking Mind Blower that round.
So let me play.
There.
Well, let me just play it again because now it's the actual next round. So what is your sixth pick here in this draft? We're actually getting the lower half here because we have 10 each.
5 each.
Or yeah, wait.
Yeah, 5 more
Well,
each.
10 by the end.
Yeah. Hmm. With my sixth pick in the draft, I gotta take Rougarou.
Now we have the hot take that Ruguru's
It's
kind of lit.
good. It's pretty lit. I'm not gonna lie.
So that's not bad. You got the B&Ms lined up, 2 of them. So
3.
definitely we'll have the 3.
Yeah, Rougarou, Monty, Raging Bull.
Oh yeah, you do got 3. What the fuck? Oh
Arms.
God! Now it's getting bad. Now there's really only one other option here, and I'm taking
Don't say it.
Cobra's Curse, bro.
What? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Hey, I feel bad, so I'll just give you the other one that I was thinking of. I'm not gonna take it.
What? No, you got to play competitive, bro. What, I don't even know
No,
what you're thinking.
another B&M. That'd just be overkill.
Bro, where's the other being? Oh no, that's disgusting. No, just
You gotta think about the entire crowd. This is a park, you know?
being just the crowd pleaser. Just put B&Ms everywhere. Like, are people satisfied with the Leaf SeaWorld? I guess some are. But for your number 7,
It's getting tough. We're running low on our depth here. I'm gonna go Nabucco Air Coaster, baby. Let's go.
oh my God, the SOC. So you got
That's
2
SOC.
inverts.
Yes, sir.
One that never gets riders and one that's actually good. Okay. Okay.
Damn, that was low-key a bad pick, but we don't have too much left, so
I'm
that's
not picking
okay.
Firebird. Oh God. Uh, if we're gonna go for a vibe park, then give me fucking Giant Dipper, bro.
I'll be that next. Shoot.
Give me Giant Dipper. We're gonna have it over a scenic area, like over a lake. Maybe have it themed and a few cycles, like 2 laps. And
I'll take Oh my gosh, I gotta take Raging Spirits from Tokyo Disney Sea.
Ugh.
Our daily coaster.
You're taking a fucking
Like
ugh.
a family thing with like a random inversion, like the weirdest ride ever.
Who
But
even
yeah,
designed that? I'm sorry. Raging Spirits. Intamin? Oh, Intamin. What the fuck? That's not extreme. Well, you can't win them all. You can't be good with them all. So that was your 7. That was your 8. Okay, so what's your number 9?
you gotta get another one, right? You gotta get your number 8 still.
Oh my bad. What's my number 8? I'm just playing the chime at this point. I'm gonna go with Supersonic, dude.
Okay.
I should have probably took that first, but before a Giant Dipper. But Supersonic Odyssey. All right, RC.
I'm gonna have to take Jaguar, and that's Jaguar here.
Yeah, it looks. It looks like a coaster.
It's a coaster. That's for sure.
Funny. Oh my god. This is,
Yo.
bro. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna lose something if I don't take this. So, give me Pony Express.
Damn, I'm stuck between
Because
the
Pony
Jetstar
Express
and
is
Firebird.
so troll that why not?
That's fair. I was gonna take that last, so
Exactly
let's
why I
see.
was afraid. So, what is your last pick?
I'll just go with the double meme where I have an SLC and an invert, and then I have 2 floorless, and I'll take Firebird.
Oh, wait. You have a hyper. You don't have 2 floorless. You have a hyper, an invert, a
I got a,
floorless.
I got a hyper, an invert, an
Oh no,
SLC,
you do
and
have 2 floorless. My bad. You have Ruger. So obviously, I have to go with Star
Starship.
Chaser. So I say that that's not too bad. That's not too
I
bad.
actually really like this concept, though.
Oh God, like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna see what people think, because this is abysmal. These Hyperion to Lost Coaster, fucking Voyage Voyage to Haggards isn't that bad. Honestly, your top 3 is I don't know. So if I look at my actual top 3, I guess Hyperion, Mindblower, Mamba
Yeah, definitely.
versus Voyage, a heavy hitter as fuck, Haggards and Twisted Cyclone, or Haggards and Montu.
To some part guess, probably even Raging Bull would be up there in the top 3.
Let me actually write this down. Oh, but yo, that's been the 420 cast. I'm baked as hell. I'm gonna just play it one more time for y'all, just so you hear it. Yeah, that's how my brain feels right now. This chime. We'll be back with some craziness. We're coming up on 50. We're still trying to figure out exactly what we want to do, but this was fun as hell. Would love to do this with a guest. That would be awesome. So definitely be to look forward for that. Follow our socials. Jesus. At on Instagram at our main at the High Rollers DMV, and then go ahead and follow on my main at West Howard Coasters and RC.
Old line air time, y'all.
Yeah, when Alex does come on at 0G Coasters. And for the Twitter /XI, go ahead and follow us at the High Rollers C and follow me at West Howard C. But y'all, go ahead and vote. Go to our socials because you need to go to them so you can vote to see who has a better park. Because yeah, this was troll as fuck. But I appreciate y'all giving us so much participation. That was probably one of the best participation we've had in one of these polls, these questions. So thank y'all for tuning into that. Thank y'all for listening. If you made it this far, holy shit. Another close to 3 hour. I don't know, after editing it could be just 3 hour basically, but y'all like these. Y'all like having them in these long car rides on the trips to your parks, because man, I get it. It definitely helps me out. So y'all take care, stay safe out there, stay homey, never know who you meet in this hobby, and take care, y'all. Peace.
Peace.